expected to face court today, charged with multiple offences, including breach of bail. He's expected to face a youth court today. The car had been stolen from Kilburn on Monday and had since been involved in a hit-and-run crash at Prospect yesterday and multiple petrol drive-offs. Firefighters say a grass fire at Nuriutpa in the Barossa Valley was sparked by a resident using an angle grinder. The area is covered by a total fire ban today. Fire crews have managed to contain the blaze and will remain on the scene this afternoon in case of a flare-up. 9-year-old red panda Maya has made the move from Perth Zoo to Bamboo Forest to call Adelaide Zoo home. She joins her male hope-to-be forest mate, 10-year-old Ravi, who was born right here in Adelaide. The pair are a part of Australasia's regional red panda breeding program, which aims to sustain a genetically healthy and sustainable red panda population. 3 powerful words will help shape the Olympic Games vision for Brisbane 2032. Monique Dews has details.
Believe, Belong, Become has been unveiled as the aspirational guide for the planning and delivery of the Olympics and Paralympics. More than 6,000 Australians involved in the year-long consultation process. The vision does not represent how the Games will be marketed to the world, but how we rally Queenslanders in the preparation years. Former Olympian Kate Campbell says Believe is key to pivoting the state into action.
Turn and let's do this huge monumental thing that's going to change southeast Queensland forever.
The vision is different to the official Games tagline, which will take shape a few years out from the event.
Coles Christmas Beechwood smoked ham has been declared the best ham in our major supermarkets. Experts from Consumer Group Choice have blind tasted 12-leg hams from Coles, Woolworths, IJ and Aldi. It was assessed on flavour, texture, appearance and smell. Now turning to 5AA Sport. The first hour of play has belonged to Australia's star fast bowler Mitchell Starc. For the 26th time in his career, Starc picked up a wicket in the first over of an innings when he removed the dangerous Ben Duckett for a golden. But such is the nature of baseball, the scoreboard keeps ticking along with the tourists going at almost 5 and over. England currently 2 for 76 on day 1 of this second Ashes test in Brisbane at the Gabba. And on the green at Royal Melbourne, not long ago, Aussie Elvis Smiley has taken the early clubhouse lead after his opening round of 6 under. The Queenslander leads by 2 strokes from Kiwi Ryan Fox. While others struggled, Smiley says he relished the hot, windy weather.
I mean, I love these kind of conditions when it's windy, firm, fast greens. It really requires you to use your imagination, use your creativity, and I felt like I did a really good job of that today.
Now checking 5AA traffic.
At Elizabeth Downs, a smash to look out for today. Main North Road near Woodford Road. Burst waterway at Stepney causing a few delays. It's on McGill Road near Stepney Road. And in the East Parklands, good news, all the roads have reopened after the weekend supercars event. So a nice run home through the eastern of the city in the Parklands today. Cameras McGill Road, McGill and Maya Road at Lonsdale. Feeling the heat, Adelaide? Cool down with Harvey Norman, your local air conditioning specialist. Best range, best brands, best prices. Shop air conditioners at Harvey Norman in-store and online today. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast.
Get the Toyota Forklift Advantage. Visit toyotamaterialhandling.com.au.
Partly cloudy and down to 15 overnight, mostly sunny and top of 29 tomorrow. A possible shower on Saturday, 22 the top, partly cloudy and 21 on Sunday, sunny and 26 on Monday. Right now it's 32 degrees on 5AA. Now let's see what's happening on 9 News Tonight.
I'm Brenton Raglas. Tonight, as Adelaide heats up to the mid-30s, the CFS warns of extreme fire danger. An elderly pair assaulted at a Campbelltown ATM, a woman charged with robbery. Aussie scientists working on a world-first nasal spray to fight Alzheimer's. Plus, Choice reveals the best-tasting Christmas hams. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and on 9 now.
In Adelaide and across South Australia, this is 5AA, always Adelaide. The 5AA Sports Show. Rowey,
I am flabbergasted.
And Timmy G.
Absolute sports festival. Yes, good afternoon. She's starting to feel like summer. The cricket's back on. The heat of the summer sun is here, and we are outside playing some sport live on location tonight as we are trying a new sport with some of SA's biggest athletes. Looking forward to a big show tonight. Rowey, Timmy G, good afternoon.
Yeah, thanks very much, Sam. We're right at 8 Light Terrace, Theberton. Come on down and see this new craze, Paddle Fit. It's looking sensational. It's half squash, half tennis on a half court, basically. It's sensational. So we've got a lot of big names down here going to do a round robin competition. It's going to be sensational. We've got from Port Adelaide people like Kane Farrell, and I saw Connor Rosey playing as well. They both look like they know what they're doing. The Adelaide Crows have got Lockie Scholl, Jordan Butch, James Peatling coming down. Looks like Sam Berry as well. Some cricketers coming down, some former players, some current players. So there's plenty of all-stars here to witness play this new craze in Paddle Fit. It'll be sensational stuff. It does feel like summer. 32 degrees. Mitch Stark taking a wicket with the 6th ball. It is definitely on. Rowey, as I welcome you down to this unbelievable setup.
I feel like we've got a whisper because they're picking the teams out the front of us here for their first...
It's selection.
It is selection, and we're standing right in front of them.
It's like we're at the Australian Open Golf.
They're all looking at us, and I'm going, this is awkward beyond belief. But let's talk about the test match.
It's happened, hasn't it? It's opened
Stark.
Well, we watched it, like you said, to Leith. We were all sitting there thinking, is he going to get a wicket with his first over once again for the 26th time? Well... Unbelievably, that last ball was just sensational. Got the wicket. We all went up, all went ballistic when he got a golden ducket. Pardon the pun. But, 26 times, 9 times it's been with the last ball of the over in that first over. So quite an amazing stat for Mitch Stark.
Well, I think Sam had one in the last... 4 innings that he's bowled in a test match. His figures are 6 for 5.
In the first overs,
in the first over.
6 for 5!
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing as our
okay, we can talk
players
more
break
now.
up. Yeah, the players break
thank
up.
God for that. That was awkward.
I'll tell you what, well, let's have a listen to that 26th time Mitch Stark got another first over wicket.
Edge taking it first. Stark, first over again. You can't keep him out of the game. Drops it on. It's 2 in 2 for Stark. Damaging blows right at the start of this, the second test match. The Aussie crowd erupts. The English, they're caught in the headlights.
Yeah, that was... He got
they were caught in the headlights.
Got the other one, but I tell you what, they've settled back down, haven't they, the English? It's gone back to almost a test game, but they are moving along at a pretty nice pace. 2 for 78 off 19, so, around that 4 and over is a very good start for them. Crawley well and truly settled on 44 not out, and Joe Root 29 not out.
Can we talk about this? Uzi's out, we know that. Lyon's out, no Pat Cummins. Can you tell me the ends?
Well, the ends were the surprise. We heard yesterday that Inglis was going to be brought in, and he was. Believe that. So they wanted to strengthen the batting, but then Michael Nisa got in as well. So he's obviously a Gabba local and bowls really well there. So that's probably the theory behind that one.
Can I talk about Josh Inglis first? Look, I get it. He's played in the Cricket Australia 11 versus the England Lions. He got 125 not out and a 40. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
His last Sheffield Shield game for WA was 4 and 28. How was he in front of Bo Webster? When Bo Webster's last innings was 78 and he got an 8 in our Shield game in both innings versus South Australia. How is Josh Inglis in front of Bo Webster? I don't think there would be a cricket person who's knowledgeable that would pick Inglis at 5 over Webster.
There is a keenness to get Inglis in.
Yeah.
And over enthusiastic keenness
that's another good word. That's another good word.
Doing it.
Yeah.
They keep doing it. I'm with you. I would have played Webster every day.
All day, every day.
In that last test, but that not happened. But look, here's Steve Smith on those selections.
Michael Ness is in for Nathan Lyon. Pink ball, we think it's going to offer quite a bit, particularly later on under lights. With no daylight savings here, you play in the night a lot, and we feel that's going to be the best to take 20 wickets in this particular fixture.
And they're going to need those 20 wickets with England just cruising along at 2 for 79 now after the early carnage. Will Travis head open? Well, he is going to. Here's Travis on that.
Yeah, look, it looks like pretty obviously that I'll open the batting, so prepared that way. Preparation doesn't really change too much between 5 and opening or wherever I play, so been fortunate enough to open a lot in international cricket in white ball format, so going to bed last night and sort of coming through my plans and prepping for today, it's no real difference.
Yeah, okay, so hopefully it's not too soon before he has to do that, but England have definitely settled at 2 for 80. Smith was also asked about Pat Cummins. How close was he? Well, this is how close.
He was close. Yeah, he's done everything right the last little bit. We just thought it might have been a little bit risky this game, but he's certainly tracking well for the next one.
There you go. Definitely.
I understand that.
Adelaide. I think it was wise in the end.
I reckon he was busting to play.
Yes, I agree.
And
as you
and
should
told him, I'm the captain, I'm playing, and then he was overruled at the 11th hour.
Yeah.
He was busting to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he would be.
Was. And fair enough too. I know you were trying to get on Ticket Tech and trying to remember your passwords and the like. Well, Gather Round tickets for the public went on sale at 3 p.m. today. So I think we had one sellout game, which was Geelong West Coast at Norwood Oval.
Sunday afternoon game.
That one obviously tees up with the Norwood Food and Wine Festival.
It does,
so,
which is huge.
Which
Very
is
popular.
Why that's probably sold out as well. But good on them for doing that. And still had some rumours coming through about some Adelaide Oval or SMA memberships still offering a free ticket. So that
I still forgot to do mine. Would it be too late for me to get a Crows ticket and a Port ticket?
At this stage,
with my Ultimate membership?
I haven't heard of it being sold out.
I might do it tonight.
This was interesting. So we got a message from Matt on Twitter overnight saying, I'm an Adelaide Oval Ultimate member. Got 2 tickets for the Bombers and Melbourne game. Had to pay $40 each. But 2 tickets to the Crows Carlton game for $0.
Now, why is that?
Yeah. We're getting some bizarreness around that. We might have to dig a bit deeper and maybe speak to somebody at Adelaide Oval about what that anomaly is, because it seemed like it was across the board. So,
and the Crows and Port Adelaide games yet to hear that those tickets are exhausted. So if you're quick enough to get online, or you've been lining up for the last hour and a bit since 3 o'clock, you might still be in the hunt.
And keep your feedback coming through us, 8223 0000. Love your calls, $50 Powers voucher, Wallace Cinema double available there. The Australian Open occurred at Royal Melbourne today. Now, Rory McIlroy is in town. We know he's a great golfer, #1 in the world, and he upset a few early because he said that Royal Melbourne isn't the best course in Melbourne, so that got a few feathers ruffled. He said, still top 10. Well, you've already insulted him. And then he had another crack and said, you can't see many greens from the tee off. Well, no. Neither you should either.
I think Rory needs to shut up.
Anyway, he's had a one over today, still in the mix, and he said it was a bit of an up and down day. Here he is.
It was a roller coaster day. I felt like any time I made a birdie or two, I'd then make a bogey or two, and it was just felt like one of those days. It was like, okay, what side of par am I going to finish on? Is it going to be under or over? And it ended up being over, but it wasn't terrible. It was tricky conditions. Like it's not as if anyone's really getting away out there. So limited the damage, and hopefully the conditions are a little bit better tomorrow and can get after it a bit more.
It's a bogey, not a boogie.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
A boogie, what is in your nose that your 3-year-old picks out.
I was going to offer him a hanky.
Yeah.
get that boogie.
He did say boogie, didn't he?
He definitely did.
He's got a strong accent.
The Aussies went okay. Adam Scott and Min Woo Lee, they were 2 under. But the leader from Queensland was Elvis Smiley, 6 under. Had a great day. So well done to those guys. And they'll certainly look forward to tomorrow. Of course, it's 4 days. We know you can have a great day in golf one day, and you can have a bad day the next. So, well, that actually goes for shots with me, so I can narrow it right down. And before we do get going, and we will be speaking to some of these superstars that are out there warming up on the paddle fit courts as we speak, we'll get a few of those over to
we'll wheel them over to the desk,
have a chat to, without a doubt. Come down to 8 Light Terrace if you want to have a peekaboo at Theberton and have a look. I just thought to myself, give us a call, 8223 0000. When do you know it's summer? When is it summer for you?
Oh, I like this.
And I used to always think
when you first get sunburnt, first sunburn.
That's a good one. When you first get sunburned,
and you have a shower the next morning and go, holy hell, did I get burnt?
Yeah. You know what? When I was a kid, when I stumped my toe.
Yeah, that's a good one because you got the thongs on. That's another good one.
Barefoot, stumped my toe playing cricket, all the roads.
Or
you take your shoes on, you idiot.
You take your thongs off when you really know it's something. You take your thongs off. You're going to have a swim. You can't get to the water quick enough because you burn your feet on the way.
Correct.
It's another one.
Beach cricket. That's another one. It's a short sign.
First ball of the Test match of the series.
First ball of the Test match. Bang.
You've got no skin on your top lip or your nose.
I like to get my
all
lips
the top
burnt
of your,
all the
time.
Idiot. Absolute idiot. Your
all the time.
First time at the North Adelaide swimming pool, it used to be called.
Yep.
And we never took any sunscreen. I didn't even take a towel.
And actually, here's another one now that I'm older.
Yeah.
Because when you launch a boat, you're in the water a lot, you're waiting, then you got to jump in the boat. I used to get bad chafe.
Bad chafe.
You know it's summer when you got chafe.
First run when you get chafe,
not
good. Yeah.
And your Timmy and Phil crackers are rubbing against your thighs, and it's just
nasty. Anyway, we'll go to the phone.
3 days, it stinks.
0000.
All right, lots of people to talk to tonight, especially all our guests here at the amazing All-Star Exhibition tournament we've got happening here at Paddlefit Adelaide. Come join us. We're in Thebarton, Light Terrace, number 8. Come find us. It'll be a really good afternoon of fun for you to have a look. We have lots of great guests too. Crossing to the Gabba with Simon Hughes at 4:30 to get a bit of an update on the first day's play of our day-night test. Mike Wells from the 36ers. We'll talk to Ben Menenti, our Saka Shield player. And we have the new AFLW Crows coach and Ryan Davis too, who'll be interesting. Only a couple of days into the job. And your calls next. When do you know it's summer? 8223 0000.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Thanks to our good friends at Nordic Furniture, you could be updating your home with a $10,000 furniture package.
Each morning on 5AA Breakfast, 2 listeners will go head-to-head in our daily quiz, with the winner taking a seat on the extremely comfy and very stylish Nordic Furniture Legends Lounge.
It's simple. If you stay on the couch the longest, then the $10,000 prize is all yours.
It's all thanks to Nordic Furniture. Nordic design, handcrafted luxury furniture made in South Australia for over 54 years.
Hi, I'm Bronte Manuel from Toop and Toop. This year, the Real Estate Institute's National Awards named us Marketing and Communications Agency of the Year. Locally, we're also recognised as Large Residential Agency of the Year and Residential Sales Team of the Year. These awards highlight our focus on quality, innovation and outcomes that genuinely make a difference. And to our clients, thank you for the trust that keeps us moving forward. We've proudly been South Australia's trusted advisors in real estate since 1985. Visit toop.com.au.
Still thinking about a sea change? Think Oakford Homes in Counter Bay. New stage released and selling fast. A variety of block sizes available in a friendly community with brand new low maintenance homes plus the beach close by. Affordable packages, no surprises. Move in now or invest for the future. Fixed price turnkey packages, flat land ready to build. Don't miss out. New stage now released. Visit our display village at Encounter Bay. Oakford Homes, a statement of quality. oakfordhomes.com.au.
Today's reverse ducted air conditioning systems offer so much more than just an on-off switch, which is why REQ Air Conditioning will spend as much time as you need to get familiar with all the functions and controls of your new system. It means you'll get the most out of it from the very start. No guesswork required. Stay cool, stay warm, save money and master the remote with REQ Air Conditioning and Energy Solutions. Google REQ Air Conditioning for a free in-home quote.
It's true. I have big D envy. I tried to fight it at first, but every time we went around to my hubby's mate's house, it grew stronger. I really can't stop thinking about it. If we could just get Big Difference Home Improvements around to build a new pergola, get some decking, outdoor blinds and roller shutters, maybe a new veranda, I'm sure I'd be satisfied. Don't fight your big D envy. Get Big Difference Home Improvements around for a free measuring quote. Visit bigdifference.com.au.
Celebrate the festive season at Newman's Nursery. Now's the perfect time to get your garden Christmas ready. Fill your home and garden with timeless hydrangeas, perfume roses, elegant topiary and the classic cheer of poinsettias. Looking for gift ideas? Newman's stock quality gardening tools, indoor and outdoor pots, colourful gloves, gift vouchers with gorgeous in-store wrapping and so much more. 1361 North East Road, Tea Tree Gully. Newman's Nursery, a tradition in quality. Follow us on social media.
At ADL Support Services, we truly care about personal supports for you. I'm Lisa River. Our family-run, local team provide award-winning NDIS services in core supports, capacity building and sustainable housing options. If you or someone you love has an NDIS plan or is living with a disability, you can trust ADL Support Services. We're a business big enough to rely on, but small enough to know your name. Find your joy, find your yes and find your place at adlsupportservices.com.au.
Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Welcome back at 21 after 4. We got Sam Berry who's going to join us in just a moment. Crow Star, as we are here live at Paddle Fit Adelaide Light Terrace in Thebe. Come join us. A lot of fun. Lots of great sporting stars here along with us today. And in the cricket, England 2 for 87 at the moment. We'll cross live to the Gabba very shortly. But first, let's check your traffic around Adelaide.
A few bingles getting sorted at the moment. A crash at Sturt causing big delays. Sturt Road near Diagonal Road. Another collision at Wingfield. Grand Junction Road near Dunstan Road. And a smash at Smithfield also getting sorted. Main North Road near Woodford Road. Stepney, burst water main McGill Road near Stepney Streets. And a camera this afternoon, Osmond Terrace at Norwood. Celebrate the season with Nespresso's festive limited edition coffees. Try sweet almond and hibiscus flavoured coffee. Perfect as a refreshing spritz. Nespresso, what else? Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Yeah, well, come down and join us at Paddle Fit. There's Mitch Georgiadis, Kane Ferrosaur, Jack Lukosius and Connor Rosie for the Crows. Lockie Scholl and Jordan Butts have played together. They're a very good team. So too James Peatling. And our next guest, his name is Sam Chuck Berry. He's fresh out of prison break. He's got his first... What have you done to your hair, son?
The old number one.
Yeah, it's pretty short. I've got Zach Foote living with me at the minute. He's training on over the summer, and he goes, yeah, I'm pretty good with the clippers, but he's gone a bit short, I think.
that is the one. Now, what's this like? It looks, what would you call it? Well, great, like good fun.
It's awesome. No, it's good. I think it's a bit of a mix of tennis and squash and a few different things. But no, it's good fun. We've come down a couple of times now, or maybe a few times in the last couple of weeks since opening, and we're loving it. It's a good way to spend a day off.
Are you good with a racket? I know Jordan Butts is very handy.
Yeah, no, Butsy's the tennis player. Oh, look, I'll just get by. Nothing too impressive.
Did you win your first game?
No, we haven't played yet, actually. We got the bye first, so...
Oh, you got the bye?
I should be studying and see who we got next.
Is it opening round?
Yeah.
So who do you play? Do you know who you play?
No, I haven't seen the fixture yet.
Okay.
Look, we're just here for a bit of fun. I guess it's the official grand opening. So, no, it's good.
Yeah. And you have Thursdays off, so this is a down day, or did you train this morning or do weights? Or?
Nah, Thursday off. We got, big day tomorrow, so... it's nice. So, very fresh and get moving a little bit. Yeah. Shouldn't hurt too much.
Is it nice, Sam, to play something like this, completely different to any of the training that you do, obviously, in pre-season? Is it nice to do something like this with mates?
Yeah, it is. It brings you back to when you're a kid a bit, because I think exercise, it goes, now it's always really hard. So it's good to do something a bit fun and... get that playfulness out, and it's good.
Yeah. Well done, Sammy. Have a great pre-season. Before we let you go, and we thank you, our topic today is when do you know it's summer? Now I know when cricket's on. We got the second test, but the first day of that test, we'll get the scores shortly. When do you know it's summer?
Mate, I've always thought the first 30-degree day, then it's in.
Then it's in.
Yeah, but then I think we had one, and then we had a week of rain and raining, so I think it changes things a little bit. But feeling today, the last couple of days, it started to feel like summer. We got the Ashes on. Life's good.
Yeah, well done. Hey, Sam.
Shorts, tank tops and crew cuts.
Yeah.
and sunburn.
I need a bucket hat, and some sunscreen.
Well done, Sammy. Have a great pre-season, mate. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
Sam Berry there with James Peatling. They've got the bye, like Gather Round. They're on next. And they'll take on a couple of the Port boys as well. Out on court one, the show court, Rod Jamieson and Kim Costa.
Kim Costa, a couple of blasts from
against the Adelaide United boys. And I tell you, that looks like a great game.
I'm looking for the power former players. Brett Ebert.
Well, they're on the show court too. Look at them, straight over there.
And supposed to be Brogsy.
Matty Broadbent.
Yeah, Matty Broadbent, but I don't think it is.
That does not look like Matty Broadbent.
No, I don't think that's Matty Broadbent, but it's definitely Brett Ebert, without a doubt. Sensational.
Fantastic.
Come on down and have a look. 8 Light Terrace, Theberton. You'll really enjoy it, and I think you'll be keen to sign up because it's one of those great things you can do in pairs without, using too much energy, especially at our age.
Okay,
looks a lot better.
Now, Timmy, I heard Crows CEO Tim Silvers today speaking in the media, and he was speaking about his coach, Matty Nix, who's into his 7th season, and talking about he's out of contract at the end of next year. Are we looking at re-signing him? Have a listen.
With Nixie, I think he's heading into his 7th season with a footy club. He's been a terrific coach for our club. And it's sometimes challenging when you come in as a rebuild coach, and you've been on this great steady path. And he's got a lot out of the group last year, and we're in constant conversation about where his future lies at this footy club. And I'm confident that those conversations will progress over the next few weeks.
Sounds positive to a contract extension. And it sounds like that maybe even sooner rather than later, even maybe before Christmas. No surprises. If you were to look at the trajectory of the club, and they finished top, and people can grizzle about they went out in straight sets, but they finished top. They finished in the finals, and their best footy is more than good enough. And you'll agree with that, Timmy. One of the number one scoring teams. Had a blimp the year before, and the year before that, they probably could have made the finals had a couple of things gone right. So 100% I'd say he deserves an extension. I'm not too sure that I'd rush. That's just me, and I want our supporters to have a say on that. 8223 0000. The thing about it now is, in a standard contract with a coach, you can sign them for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. The standard contract has that if you do part ways with that coach, you only have to pay out 6 months of that contract. So that's in a standard contract.
Only for clubs that are reliant upon the AFL, though, I think. Isn't it?
No.
I believe that's actually true.
It's in a standard contract. But unless that coach with his manager puts a clause in there that, that's null and void. So I'm just saying, if it is a 6 month contract that you only have to pay out, it's not about money, is it? So does it matter when you sign him?
It is for the coach.
No, but
if he's got 3 years to run, he doesn't want to.
No, but I'm just saying
get a 6 month payout.
What's the risk for the club?
Yeah, okay.
Signing someone too soon.
Yep.
Is there any harm in waiting? I don't know, till gather round, till the mid-year bye. Is there any harm in waiting?
I'm still of old school, where you wait to see what the season gives, and then you assess at the end of the year whether we go again or not. Now, that sounds pretty simple, but sometimes things that are simple are the right way to go.
Unless you're 100% sure, and this club, the Crows, have said he is our next premiership coach. Now, if they firmly believe that. Well,
nobody
that's
knows
come out
that.
of their mouths.
Yeah,
that's come out of their mouths. Of course they don't. But you can have a fair idea. I think you can have a fair idea.
Nobody knows when they're going to win their next flag.
No, you don't know.
Everybody can be guessing and thinking they're a good chance, but...
No, but you have a fair idea whether they're going to be a good enough coach or not, don't you? If you've been with him, this is his 7th year coming, they would know by now whether he's their next premiership coach.
So he's only got 1 year to run, is that what you're saying?
In this year, he's finished 26 season.
Yeah, but again, see how the season goes.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. I'm with you. Who's with Timmy and I? 8223 0000.
Is it premature? 8223 0000, as you said, that is the number to call. Next, we're going to cross to the Gabba, where we'll chat to Simon Hughes, the analyst. He's a very good articulator of the game. 2 for 94 at the moment. England Crawley has passed 50s on 57, Roots on 32. Here's your headlines.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
I spent a bit of time reflecting on what the Premier said to us yesterday.
David Penberthy and Will Goodings.
The vast majority of these crimes are being perpetrated by 20 to 25 people. That's sort of said almost as a way of, well, don't get too upset. It's only a small group of people.
5AA Breakfast.
What that figure actually speaks to is the total lack of interest the legislative arm of government has in dealing with this problem.
Adelaide's leading breakfast show.
We've been outsmarted by 25 children, have we?
Weekdays from 6 a.m. on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
And yeah, I was on the streets for the best part of 9 years. At the time, I had this belief that things like that don't happen to me. You know, it was an eye-opening experience, a place I never, ever thought I would end up. I eventually engaged in the Hutt Street Centre, non-judgmental. It was quite open-armed and consoling. For me, genuinely, the Hutt Street Centre is the birthplace of change for the better.
Give someone like Andrew a glimmer of home this Christmas. Donate today at huttstreet.org/Christmas.
Looking for the perfect venue to host your next event? Empire Bar and Pool. The spacious and stylish location is the ideal spot for your next function. Whether it's a birthday or friendly competition, Empire is where events come alive. empirepool.com.au.
Crowies, what a team. And I should know because they're just fantastic being a painter of note back in the day. Doesn't matter what you're painting or staining, They'll be able to help you. They've got all the answers. They got the quality paint, they got the price, they got the range, they've got all the accessories. So whether you're painting a chair, a door, a wall, a house, a shed, doesn't matter, timber, metal, tiles, say to them what you're painting. They'll get you the paint, they'll tell you to undercoat it, they'll get you the drop sheets, they'll do the lot, they'll even throw in a sash cutter or two. I mean, why not? Why not? The last thing you want to do when you're rolling or something is use the wrong nap, the roller nap. So ask them those questions.
So you checked in with them on that one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, no, they'll
Well
support me on that. Crows only sell premium quality paint, I should know, at the best price. Do this, please. Visit crowiespaints.com.au for a store near you.
This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Tamira Francis with the 4:30 news headlines. The Albanese government maintains it did not do any more than legally required to assist so-called ISIS brides. The South Australian Ambulance Union has endorsed a pay offer from the state government. A woman's been arrested assaulting an elderly man and woman at a Campbelltown shopping centre this morning. And in sport, Mitch Starc is on fire at the Gabba, dismissing the dangerous Englishman Ben Duckett for a golden on day one of the second Ashes test. Currently, England are 2 for 98. Now checking 5AA traffic.
G'day there. Heap of crashes to look out for today. One at Sturt causing quite big delays. Sturt Road near Diagonal Road, another one at Wingfield, Green Junction Road near Dunstan Road, and a smash to keep an eye on at Smithfield Main North Road near Woodford Road. Best waterman at Stepney Lane out of action there, pretty slow. McGill Road near Stepney Streets with a camera at States Road on Cabringa Hills. Feeling the heat, Adelaide? Cool down with Harvey Norman, your local air conditioning specialist. Best range, best brands, best prices. Shop air conditioners at Harvey Norman in-store and online today. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
The 5AA forecast, partly cloudy and down to 15 overnight, mostly sunny and a top of 29 tomorrow. Right now it's 30 degrees. We'll have more news for you at 5 on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Go Harvey Norman. Shop split system air conditioners now with no deposit, 36 months interest free on a participating Latitude credit card. Shop in store, shop online. Shop the latest in energy efficient air conditioning from leading brands Fujitsu, Mitsubishi Electric, Samsung, Westinghouse and Rinnai. With no deposit, 36 months interest free from Latitude Financial Services. Monthly credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. New customers must be approved. Minimum finance $500. Equal monthly payment plan, T's and C's, charges and exclusions. Shop split system air conditioners with no deposit, 36 months interest free from Latitude now at Harvey Norman.
Here's a stat you need to hear. Literally, 1 in 6 Australians are living with some sort of hearing loss. It's hard to notice because it creeps up on you, but it doesn't have to get in the way of things. Not if you do something about it now. Can Do Hearing can provide solutions to make living with hearing loss so much better. And your options are almost endless. Book an appointment with Can Do Hearing. candohearing.com.au. That sounds better.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
There it is, good 50 from Zach Crawley. Set the tone here today, day one of the second test. Fourth time he's done that against Australia, and that'll be a bit of relief there for Ben Stokes and the England team, but plenty of work to go.
England 2 for 98. We are at the tea break at the Gabba. First session played out. Starc took 2 quick wickets, and now Crawley 61 not out, and Root is 32 not out at the first break. Rowey, Timmy G, we are going to head to the Gabba live.
Yeah, we are. Joining us is Simon Hughes live at the Gabba on day one, the analyst. We call him Inside Cricket Podcast, available on all platforms. Yep, you're right, 2 for 98 at lunch. Simon, welcome.
Thank you.
England won the toss and batted. No surprise?
No surprise. If you look at the stats, generally the team batting first win the game at the Gabba, and the day-night matches tend to be favouring the team batting first. You look at the averages of average scores, so no surprise. I mean, England do spring surprises quite often, but I think they took the pragmatic step today, and actually after that disastrous start, they've played pretty well.
Yeah, well done. And let's talk about Australian selection straight off the bat. Josh Inglis and Michael Neser. We'll get to Michael Neser. Josh Inglis over Webster.
Yeah, well, I think. He's obviously fared. He's obviously fared very well in Shield cricket, and he's a talented player. He's got that kind of back foot game, which is really good at the Gabba, I think. And, he's an enterprising young player. Bo Webster's a bit more of a sort of utility cricketer, I suppose. I know his bowling is valuable. Inglis probably has a bit more class, I would say. I don't have a particular view. I don't really care who they pick. We just got to play better than you.
Like that, Tom. Well, with that selection, Nathan Lyon was left out as well. Is it just watching the way it's going now, will Australia rue? Because it's always, we actually spoke about leaving him out of the Perth test, but you sort of do it with a high risk factor, and I reckon it might come back to bite us.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I hope so. Lyon's a fantastic bowler, and obviously spinners like bounce as much as they do like spin.
Yes.
I'm noticing actually the ground staff here brushing up the pitch after that first session. Quite a lot of dust coming off. It started probably dryish, but with maybe just a little tinge of damp. And it was damp yesterday, and it's had 2 hot days to dry out. But I reckon it might just create a bit of a crust that over time a spinner would be able to utilise. And we all know how well Shane Warne used to bowl here at the Gabba, and he liked the bounce as much as the spin. So I think the way it's gone, I think the pitch is slowish. It's got bounce, but it's not rapid, and therefore when the ball gets softer, the seamers need a bit of help. It remains to be seen how the ball will behave under lights, but I sort of feel that you always want that spin option in most cases.
That 2 for 98 at technically tea break as we speak, that is a really good start considering the Stark attack early on and the 2 early wickets for Ducks. You sort of go, wow, they're on the back foot. But I thought Crawley especially started really well and has looked good the whole time.
Well, I disagree with you slightly, I'm afraid. He's played some great shots. He's ridden his luck. I don't think the Aussies have bowled that well to him, really. They've bowled a lot straight, and he loves hitting the ball through mid-wicket and straight down the ground. They haven't got him to chase the ball. Where he looks so vulnerable and where Stark was so good against him at Perth was dangling that ball outside off stump, and he's chasing after it like a moth to a flame. Whereas if you bowl on the stumps, he just knocks it away really quite comfortably. He's hit a few in the air, got away with it. But I don't think their bowling has been quite disciplined enough to target that area, just to sort of put outside off stump. But he has played some great shots, but he has ridden his luck a bit.
Simon Hughes, our guest, the analyst. I'll give you one, Simon. Is Baz Ball working? 2 for 98 at lunch? Are we back on that bandwagon? Go, Baz Ball, go.
Well, look, let's see what happens in the second session. I'm not going to kind of commit myself there, but the way that Australia have played these day-night matches generally has been to bat for a day and a bit, and then sort of pull out or get bowled out before twilight on the second day. Don't ignore the fact that England might get bowled out or pull out before twilight on the first day. But they might have 250 on the board by then. You never know. So, at the moment, with Root there, Root is the kind of anchor man and the sanity in amongst all the kind of madness. If he stays in, then England could, surge towards 300 in a kind of more balanced way. If he gets out, watch out. There'll be a lot of shots played.
OK. Well, if Smith didn't drop that lolly at second slip when he was on 2, we'd be sweet as a nut. Joe Root, he hasn't made a ton in Australia. Yeah. He's not going to get one this series either. Let me tell you that, Simon Hughes, you analyst.
Well, look, I mean, it wasn't a dolly, actually, to be fair to Smith. It was a diving. I thought the slip fielders were a little bit wide, actually. They were sort of quite spread out. And he had to make a lot of ground to his left to try and grab that one. It was a chance. He might rue the fact that he was a bit wide at second slip there. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's in an interesting situation, but England have certainly done better. And I did back them to come back strongly in this Test match. After 3 overs, it didn't look so good. but they've actually played really well the last sort of half an hour. Australia have to be a bit more disciplined with their line to Crawley.
The break sometimes always brings about a chat about tactics and the like. Your comment about our bowlers, I think, is more than fair. Maybe they need to come back in because besides Stark, the others, you're right, haven't really threatened a great deal. So maybe just back to some line and length stuff. The stuff that I suppose Josh Hazlewood's famous for, just missing at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you guys are out of Hazlewood and Cummins are both out of this match. And there was those rumours that Cummins might come back. I thought he would play, and I thought it would make a lot of sense for him to play, because even if he's not 110%, he's got another week off after this match to make sure he's solid, even if he played in this game. So England, are kind of lucky that Hazlewood and Cummins are not in this match. I think they would have been more disciplined, and England would have struggled. So, that those are a big loss. They are great bowlers, both of them.
Okay. Please tell me it's going to go longer than 2 days, Simon.
3 at least.
Well, I mean, I think the Barmy Army fans obviously hope it will, because they've already had to spend all their dollars around Perth, killing time for days on end after the early finish of that match, and I think they're probably running out of money, so they need to stay here for a few days and get a few beers in. So definitely we need a 4-day match at least.
Well, there's not a quokka alive on Rottnest Island, so I can vouch for that. Hey, Simon, well done. We'll keep in touch. Have a great tour, and thanks for your time.
Yeah. No, pleasure. Good to speak to you.
Good work, Simon Hughes there. He was live at the Gabba, 2 for 98 at lunch. England won the toss and elected to bat. He is known as the analyst, and my question to him was quite true. Do you think Bazball now is working? They say 100 in a session's great, 300 in a day is outstanding. Yeah. That's what Bazball is.
With some discipline around it. I think we saw a bit of undisciplined batting, I actually thought, in that first test. So I think this time, maybe with these two, they can get a nice foundation, and they're still pushing ahead at 4 and over, which is a very good session. And if you can increase that as you're getting more confidence to 5 and over, it's still very good cricket.
Keeping in mind Nathan Lyon not playing in this game, it'll mean there's a lot of pace bowling. There's not a whole lot of change of gear. 24 overs have been bowled in the first session. What does that mean for the over rate? What does that mean for when the lights go on and you want the new ball under lights? You won't get as much time under lights with a new ball.
You've got to get them out under 75 overs, otherwise you're going to get a big fine.
So it's going to be tough without a frontline spinner to carry it. Travis Head at least can do a little bit of that if they need. It is 17 minutes rather to 5 here at Paddlefit Adelaide, which is where we are. You can come see us. We're in Theberton Light Terrace, very easy to find behind the old Coca-Cola factory, and lots of great sporting stars here to catch up with if you brush alongside them here. Let's check your traffic. More of your calls next.
Afternoon at crash at Sturt to look out for. Sturt Road near Diagonal Road. Another collision at Wingfield. Green Junction Road near Dunstan Road. And Smithfield, another collision causing delays. Main North Road near Woodford Road. Slow going with the worst automated Stepney at the moment. A Gill Road near Stepney Street with a camera Grave Street at Newton. Filling the heat, Adelaide. Cool down with Harvey Norman, your local air conditioning specialist. Best range, best brands, best prices. Shop air conditioners at Harvey Norman in store and online today. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Christmas is just around the corner, and here at 5AA we're celebrating the best of South Aussie produce and experiences.
All week on 5AA Breakfast, we'll be chatting with the local legends behind your favourite local brands. Plus, we're giving you the chance to win some amazing prizes each morning just by getting involved.
All thanks to Brand SA, support local, and Buy SA for SA. Look for the state logo on products during your Christmas shop.
Cluedo is coming to the stage. Was it Miss Scarlet in the kitchen with the candlestick? Or Professor Plum in the library with the rope? Murder and blackmail are on the menu when 6 guests gather at Body Manor for a night they'll never forget. It's Cluedo the play, the hilarious murder mystery. This fast, furious and funny whodunit will leave you dying of laughter. Cluedo, a killer night out, literally. Opens March at Her Majesty's Theatre. Book now at cluedoplay.com.au.
Caring for someone you love is rewarding, but it can be overwhelming. Juggling work, appointments, the home, and trying to make sure they stay safe and supported. It's a lot for one person, but you don't have to do it alone. At Nurturing Independence, we step in gently with personalised support from people who truly understand the challenges. We help your loved ones stay independent and confident at home while giving you breathing room. Find out more at nurturingindependence.com.au.
Now picture this, you've parked the caravan, you've pulled out your ingredients for a delicious dinner, you go and try to light the old gas cooktop. No gas.
Here there is no gas.
Oh, man, that is just no good at all.
Oh, what a nightmare. But one that, well, could have been avoided if you've gone to see the team at Max Built Trading Co. Remember the name. The team have been keeping caravans cooking, gas burners working since 1946.
They know what they're doing. Don't worry about that. As soon as you walk in, you know you're in good hands. They're on Research Road in Paraka, and Max Built has a reputation as a go-to destination from anything for gas bottle refilling, hard-to-source parts, knowledge and expertise, and it can only be provided by the best in the business, and that is Max Built Trading.
Well, they're also dedicated to providing the best customer service for everyone who walks through that door. So you're guaranteed to be cooking with gas after seeing the team at Max Built Trading Co.
Solar Power Direct Black Friday sale has been extended for 1 week only. Whether you're looking for savings on your solar system or a backup battery to get through unexpected summer blackouts, make the switch to solar today with Solar Power Direct. Don't wait. Discover extended Black Friday sales and chat with the experts at Solar Power Direct's state-of-the-art Croydon showroom, or browse the range of deals at solarpowerdirect.com.au. Solar Power Direct. T's and C's apply.
Get saving this month at City Discount Tyres. Grab 3 Falcon Zig ZE 310R passenger car tyres and get the 4th tyre absolutely free. Experience top-notch performance with exceptional grip on both wet and dry surfaces. Steer your way to citydiscounttyres.com.au for even more great deals. City Discount Tyres. We're driven by value.
Rowey and Timmy G, the FIVEAA Sports Show.
Edge taking it first. Stark, first over again. You can't keep him out of the game. Chops it on. It's 2 in 2 for Stark. Damaging blows right at the start of this second test match. The Aussie crowd erupts. The English, they're caught in the headlights.
Brilliant start. England were 2 for 5. They're now at tea, 2 for 98 with Rue and Crawley out there at the moment. If you'd like to get yourself to Adelaide United this Sunday, they play at home against the Brisbane Roar. Love you to get there with a double pass that we have to give away right now. 8223 0055. First caller through. That's all yours.
Yeah, well, we're down here at 8 Light Terrace, Theberton, and it's this new craze, paddle fit. So it's sort of half squash, half tennis, almost on a half court, but we've got a lot of superstars playing the game. None other than God, they had a fantastic season in front of goal. Mitch Georgiades, welcome.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Feeling good?
Feeling good, yeah. Better than yesterday. 2K yesterday, got that out of the way, so much better today.
Geez, Lockie Jones surprised me up the top 4 there.
Yeah, he's a freak athlete, that bloke. Powerful, strong, and yeah, good runner as well.
That was unreal.
I know. Big boy running that fast is impressive.
Jacob Ware impressed as well.
Yeah, he looks like a runner, and he definitely was a runner, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, that's his job.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly right.
To be expected. Now, you were telling me you played this before in Perth.
Yeah, so I played a little bit of paddle over in Perth over the breakers. Just found it through a couple of mates and really enjoyed it, and then been waiting for one to open up here over in Adelaide, and this one opened up, and it's good fun.
They were playing a round robin, I believe, to see who wins and keeps going and all the like. You just had a game, your partner, Kane Farrell, is that right?
Yeah, partnered with Kane Farrell. We just had our first game against the Crows boys, and we actually just lost, unfortunately. So,
gee, what was it? It was a thriller, I hope.
Yeah, a thriller. Came down to the last point, deuce, and yeah, no, not good, not good. Yeah, don't want to talk about it.
Were you pointing at each other?
Yeah, started to get a little bit heated. I did cut one to the back of the head, and I think there's a little
that
bit
was
of
from Kane.
Yeah, that was from Kane, exactly right.
Do you know who John McEnroe is?
Yes, I do. Yeah, he's pretty solid.
Yeah, you need a bit of John McEnroe. Throw the stick, have a crack at someone, because it encourages that. I'm looking at your shirt. Are you an F1 driver? What is that shirt you're wearing?
Yeah, I've got the F1 driver shirt on at the moment. I'm a little bit too big for a driver, though, but do quite enjoy watching it.
Yeah, right, F1. Yeah.
Has McLaren absolutely burnt our man?
Oh, yeah,
Oscar?
absolutely. There's got to be something in that for sure.
Has to be.
Yeah.
What a joke they are, McLaren.
we keep getting talked down about that, and yet when you sort of talk to anybody that's a fan, they go, oh, absolutely, they're bloody nobbling it.
Right in front of me! Exactly right, Rowey. Well said. Yeah. No, agreed.
So this sort of game, it's not that heavy or taxing, is it?
Yeah, it's low impact. You don't really have to move a whole lot. It's more about being smarter rather than actually moving a lot. So I'm not sure how I go with that regards.
Yeah, I was going to say, I played squash and I used to bounce off the walls more than the ball. So that was a game where you were supposed to be smart about it, and I couldn't do that either. So it's a very good game. The racket itself, it doesn't seem like the ball is a normal tennis ball, but coming off the racket doesn't seem like it comes off at the power that a normal racket would.
Yeah, it comes off a bit softer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so much fun. Like, I love the game. It's a great way for us to get out and do something else.
Yeah.
And, it's certainly hot, but it's good fun.
Well done, Mitchie. Have you had the egg sandwiches?
Not yet. I'll
I
go tuck in
recommend them.
soon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're good. 24 hours later, they're not so good, but when they go down, they're good.
Training
I can
tomorrow?
imagine. Training tomorrow. Yep. Full session. So back into it.
How are you enjoying Joshy?
Yeah, it's good. It's
different. How different is it?
Oh, it's completely different. There's a lot of fresh faces, obviously.
Yeah.
Coaching-wise,
playing-wise.
Yep.
It's a brand. It almost feels like a brand new club a little bit in that regards, but it's really exciting that there's a lot of energy down at the club at the moment, despite it being pre-season and 2Ks and all that fun stuff. But really enjoying it, getting back into it.
Your little, not that you were Batman and Robin, never that. You commanded that forward line, but it looks like Toddy Marshall's going to go back. God, if that can work, I just like the smell of it, the sound of it, if he can get that right, because his kicking's elite, great above his head.
Yeah.
So is he training down back?
He's training down back, so I've lost him, unfortunately. I try to keep him, but I think they want him down back. And
leave him down there.
He's like you said, he's incredibly smart and really talented by feet as well. So, if we can get him up and firing and lacing him into me, I'll be very happy.
One last one. So who's the forward coach?
Darren Reeves.
Yeah, Reaver. Just say to Reaver's great bloke. Reaver, get everybody the F out of the forward line. Just leave me one out. I can do what you like.
I'll try my best. We'll see how that goes over pre-season.
That's not going to work well, is it?
No, I can't imagine that would go down well.
Mitchie.
All the best with the paddle fit, mate,
Awesome.
and,
Well done,
for
mate.
the season. Thanks
Great
very much,
job,
Mitch.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That's
Cheers.
Mitch Georgiades, our
Thanks
guest.
for your time. Well
just
done, Mitch.
promoting paddle fit down here at 8 Light Terrace at FIVEAA.
Yeah. Hey, while you were chatting to Mitch, a few more gather-round games have been sold out. So a whole host of them now. So we knew before the show today, Geelong and West Coast was sold out at Norwood on the Sunday afternoon. The Crows and Carlton game is now officially sold out. So that has gone on Thursday night. North Melbourne and Brisbane, which is at Barossa Park, is now sold out. The Gold Coast and the Sydney Swans at Norwood Oval is sold out. And Giants and Richmond at Barossa Park are sold out. So the little grounds for those two games each, and the big Thursday night blockbuster, the Crows and Carlton.
I'd love to know how many are interstaters for that. I mean, the numbers are quite exceptional, aren't they? But who cares? If it's sold out and you had to pay for them, let's hope they actually are sold out and people attend.
Have we had 8 out of 9 sold out in each year, or has it been all 9 every time? I reckon it's been pretty close to sold out every single game, hasn't it?
I couldn't tell you I wouldn't be.
Yeah, we have to look that up.
My word would be dishonest if I said yes.
Yeah, no, I think it's been pretty close in the past. If we can get to 9, that'd be amazing.
Any good text?
Oh, hello. Geez, you've swung
we did ask the question
without warning.
Set the question up.
You open.
I did, yeah. And I said, look, when do you know it's summer? And I think, sometimes it's your first day down the beach cricket, or I said when I run around as a kid, I stumped my toe playing some sort of game.
Or you burnt your top lip or your nose.
Yeah, definitely.
what do you call that? Zinc? The zinc comes
zinc
out.
creek
yeah.
Comes out on the nose.
Or you've had a
Thongs.
big day down the beach or fishing. You go and have a shower the next morning. You go, wow, I've been sunburned.
Mozzies.
Mozzies?
There's a few I can
Bloody
ride home at
mozzies.
the moment.
So-
Gee whiz, they're big.
We've got one here from Mike who says, boys, a few years back going crabbing at Ardross and Jetty, then they put the cement top on it, thongs broke, and I got blisters on both feet.
Oh,
That's
no.
when I knew it was
Yeah,
summer.
yeah.
So there's one from Mike.
Funny, I broke a thong today.
Did you?
Today, I broke a thong today. Couldn't believe it.
Can I tell you
Shattered.
something? And I know you care factors nil. The big blueies this year. There's going to be big blues. ER months, November, October, December. They
Beautiful.
are massive.
Dave, how are you, mate?
Hey, Dave.
Guys, how you going, right?
What'd you do with Gather Round today?
Well, Gather Round's fantastic. It raises so much money for South Australian, whatever, and it's good for football because everyone around the country wants to come to LA to watch their team play. But I just saw something this morning in the local paper where a guy sat there for 24 hours and got his tickets, and he had about 15 tickets around his neck. Now, is that fair or is that fair? People want to go and they can't get tickets, because, obviously LA will carry thousands of people, but there are other venues that don't carry that. So people want to go get tickets to go watch their side play. I just couldn't believe that. It should be a limit, surely.
I thought you could only buy it off your barcode. Like you have to have a barcode
That's
to buy
right.
the ticket.
So clearly he had enough barcodes for the amount of tickets he had around his neck.
That's the only thing I can think of, Dave. Is that because yesterday it was when he got his tickets. It must have been he's buying for other people with barcodes. Because you couldn't buy it without a barcode.
I didn't think so, no.
So
The only way
that's the only way, Dave.
members today could, between 10 and 1, access other games.
Yeah.
So you might get other people coming in, but that's not
But that
one
wasn't
person.
yesterday.
It's different.
That wasn't yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday's
so,
a different story.
yeah,
Interesting, David.
Only thing I can think of, Dave, is that's what happened on that one. So it's still, technically tea break because the game is obviously played day night.
2 for 98.
Yes, and it's still in that break. The English 2 for 98, going at about 4 and over. Zach Crawley 61 not out, Joe Root 32 not out after a very fast start by Mitch Stark.
All right, we have the news coming up here on 5AA. After that, we'll return here live at Battlefit Adelaide at Theberton and jump on the Morn Team Cheltenham Hyundai live stream. Good chance to do so because we're going to have some more special guests with us live next.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
I've found Homemade takes the stress out of managing home care services.
Hi, how may I help?
And with their lower rates, they make quality aged care affordable, which is why they're Australia's best value home care. Search Homemade support today.
Adelaide's local, trusted and truly connected talkback radio station. 5AA. Always Adelaide.
When you book a hearing test with Can Do Hearing, you'll be seen by an accredited audiologist. Can Do Hearing is South Australian and we're not owned by a hearing aid manufacturer. This means we only recommend what's going to work for you, and your options are almost endless. Plus the extra bonus, our profits go to Can Do for Kids, supporting local kids living with hearing and vision loss. Book an appointment with Can Do Hearing today. candohearing.com.au. That sounds better.
If you're serious about making a big difference to your outdoor entertaining area, get in touch with Big Difference Home Improvements. Everything they do makes a big difference. From outdoor blinds and roller shutters to verandas, pergolas, carports and stunning decks. Big Difference Home Improvements can help you make the most of your space all year round. Visit bigdifference.com.au for a free measure and quote. Don't just make a difference, make a big difference. Visit bigdifference.com.au.
If you haven't heard of paddle yet, Paddle Fit, you will. It's the fastest growing sport in the world. Think tennis meets squash, but way more social. You play in pairs, so you're always up for a rally, always having a move and having a crack. Basically, it's exercise that feels like fun and play.
It's an incredible combination. You don't need to be a superstar athlete to get it either. It's for everyone. It doesn't matter. If you haven't picked up a racket since high school, doesn't matter. Grab a mate, form a team and see what all the hype is about Paddle Fit. Now, there's 4 world-class indoor paddle courts and they're right here in Theberton where we are now.
Yeah, it is. We're here live. It's not just big in the rest of the world anymore. It's finally here in Adelaide and it's growing so fast. So book a court online now and try this new craze. Paddle Fit just off Port Road in Thebby.
If your air conditioner is over 15 years old, it's costing you way too much to run. With today's technology on ducted and split systems, REQ air conditioning can reduce your running costs considerably with brands like Mitsubishi Electric, keeping your entire home at the perfect temperature all year round for less. Stay cool, stay warm, save money with REQ Air Conditioning and Energy Solutions. Google REQ Air Conditioning for a free in-home quote.
Here at FIVEAA, we're all about supporting local. Don't miss the BP Adelaide Grand Final Plant Sale. All those plants are for sale from Monday to this Sunday, Victoria Park. Enter through Gate 1 off Halifax Street.
Hi, it's Jane Riley here. You've probably heard me talking about fusion clinical trials. Clinical research is vital for paving the way in the development of new medications and future health management. This is Fusion's commitment in Adelaide with its team of doctors, health professionals and the community working together to improve the well-being of all Australians and those beyond our shores. Rest assured, we'll be hearing more about Fusion clinical research in the months ahead. Trusted research, proven results, Fusion.
Local news and information first. This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Partly cloudy and down to 15 overnight. Mostly sunny and a top of 29 tomorrow. Good evening, I'm Timmy Francis with the 5 o'clock news.
Be the first to test drive the all-new Mitsubishi ASX at Agostino Mitsubishi, Nailsworth and Mawson Lakes.
The Albanese government is accused of misleading the community over the return of a group of ISIS brides. Earlier this year, about 6 women and their children got themselves out of northern Syria. The women had travelled to the strife-torn region with their husbands who were fighting for the terrorist group. The government maintains it only provided them with the legal help required as Australian citizens once they crossed the border. It's since emerged Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke also held secret talks with advocacy group Save the Children. Opposition leader Susan Lee says the government has some explaining to do.
So we urgently need answers to this question. What help was provided? Because clearly help was provided. And why has the Australian people been misled?
The government maintains the US is supportive of the AUKUS Defence Pact. Defence Minister Richard Marles says he's received a copy of the Trump administration review into the subs deal. The president has been concerned about the extent of the agreement, but Mr Marles says the Americans are on board with the project.
And all of us are moving ahead, in his words, full steam. And so this is a program that we are doing, meeting all of our milestones. It's fundamentally important.
Following months of negotiations, an agreement's been reached on a pay rise for ambulance officers. Their union has endorsed the state government's offer of a total 13.5% wage increase over 4 years, along with other benefits like professional development allowance. The deal still needs final approval from members who'll vote on it in a ballot. Fire crews have contained a grass fire at Nuriutpa in the Barossa Valley. It was started by a resident using an angle grinder and spread to grass and scrub along the creek line. Crews will remain on scene for several hours to ensure there are no spark-ups. Smoke is impacting roads in the area and visibility may be reduced. Adelaide's property market joined the $1 million median club in 2025. Domain experts say that by the end of the year, Adelaide house prices will have risen 9% or $92,000. Unit prices have jumped even higher, up 16%, which is the biggest increase in the country. Dr. Nicola Powell from Domain says RBA rate cuts also played a part.
Which basically increased borrowing capacity by around $74,000 for the average household. But what we saw in Adelaide is prices grew at a more rapid rate than what borrowing power increased by.
Brisbane 2032 organisers have unveiled their official vision for the upcoming Games. Believe, Belong, Become will act as a guiding principles to help develop the ethos of the Games. Organising Committee President Andrew Liveris says it's a North Star for organisers.
If you look at Believe, we believe in the Aussie spirit, the power and the love of our sports. We believe in a level playing field. If you look at Belong, a welcome mat to the world, everyone's games, everyone a part of these games, accessible, fully accessible, and of course Become. It's our moment, our move.
Now turning to 5AA Sport. The points have been split in an entertaining first session at the Gabba on day one of the second Ashes test. At tea break, the visitors are 2 for 98. Richard French is there.
It's the sort of cricket where you can't look away for a second. For the 26th time in his career, Mitch Starc picked up a wicket in the first over of an innings when he removed the dangerous Ben Duckett, caught it first slip for a golden duck. But since being 2 for 5, the tourists rallied as Crawley and Root put on 50 and the Barmy Army found their voice. Australia's bold call for all-out pace, a risky strategy as England kept the scoreboard ticking with Nathan Lyon on the sidelines and Queenslander Michael Neser toiling away. The 40,000-plus fans are certainly getting their money's worth.
At Royal Melbourne, Aussie Elvis Smiley is relishing in the hot, windy weather. Smiley took an early clubhouse lead after his opening round of 6 under. The Queenslander is currently equal with Kiwi Ryan Fox, who is currently not in the clubhouse. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon at Old Nollunga, an oil spill to look out for. Seaford Road near Teakle Road. Sturt a crash there. Sturt Road near Diagonal Road. And Darlington, another collision to look out for. The Southern Expressway near the Seacombe Road overpass. Best Watermain to keep an eye on too. She's down on one lane at Stepney. McGill Road near Stepney. Streets with a camera. Osmond Terrace at Norwood. Stock up for Christmas with low prices at Dan Murphy's. Get Wynn's Black Label Cabernet Sauvignon 2023. $25.90 and 86. Ends Sunday. Choose to drink wise. T's and C's apply. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast.
Get the Toyota Forklift Advantage. Visit toyotamaterialhandling.com.au.
Partly cloudy and down to 15 overnight. Mostly sunny and a top of 29 tomorrow. A possible shower Saturday, 22 the top. Partly cloudy and 21 for Sunday. Sunny and 26 on Monday. Right now it's 29 degrees on 5AA. Always Adelaide. Let's see what's happening on 9 News Tonight.
I'm Brenton Raglas. Tonight, as Adelaide heats up to the mid-30s, the CFS warns of extreme fire danger. An elderly pair assaulted at a Campbelltown ATM. A woman charged with robbery. Aussie scientists working on a world-first nasal spray to fight Alzheimer's. Plus, Choice reveals the best-tasting Christmas hams. 9 News, your news. Nightly at 6 on 9 and on 9 now.
Streaming live via the 5AA Player app on DAB Digital Radio and on 1395 AM. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Welcome back. It's 7 minutes after 5. Plenty to come here live at Paddlefit Adelaide. If you want to come and join us, you can. We're at Light Terrace in Theberton. There's an all-star exhibition tournament happening at the moment. Players everywhere from all walks of different sports here in South Australia. So we're having a lot of fun. Very soon we'll speak to 36ers coach Mike Wells. We'll talk to Ben Manenti from the Saka men's Shield side. And we've got Ryan Davis, the new AFLW Crows coach, who's only a few days into his tenure. And very shortly, a couple of big footy stars as well.
Absolutely. Paddlefit, it's a game that's, well, it looks like tennis, but it's got squash sort of backing glass, so you can sort of half-court it, if you like, with different rackets, normal tennis balls. And I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing so far. And one of the men that are participating is our skipper at Port Adelaide, Connor Rosey. G'day, mate.
Hey, Timmy. Thanks for having us.
Had a little look at you guys warming up there. Looks like a pretty... you'd say low-key game, but you still get a sweat up.
Yeah, it's actually a very interesting sport. It's the first time I've ever played it. I really like tennis, so it's a bit of a mix of that and sort of table tennis. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's good fun.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about it. You can get a couple of mates together, get down here, get in a competition if you like, play socially on the night, but it's something a bit, I think, just that little bit different to what's available at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think it's the first one in Adelaide. I know a few of the boys from interstate, when they go back home, they like playing it. So
yeah, Mitch was saying Georgiades, he plays it in Perth.
It's great to have one here finally, so I'm sure the boys will get a bit of use out of it.
I like the food and beverage.
It's a nice addition, isn't it?
Yeah, that won't happen every time, Stephen.
Luco's warming up. Are you meant to be out there now, Connor?
Geez, I don't know.
Luco's going. Connor, are you partnering him?
He's playing American singles.
I think the pair he's playing are quite good, so I might stay here for a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, you won that second game, no?
Yeah, we got spanked in our first game. Taught a lesson, and we picked it up in the second game. Won the showdown. So.
But there was a bit of a thriller, wasn't it? You were 3 down.
Yeah, so we lost our first game 6-0, and then we were 3-0 down. So.
And you're playing against who?
We were against the Crows boys in the second game, so we're probably going to. Throw the paddle in after losing 9 games in a row, but we came good and
well done
won in the end.
Hey, how's pre-season with your new coach, Joshy?
It's going great. Yeah,
Excellent.
it's just nice to have some new faces around the club, some new ideas, and we've changed our schedule, and everything's just
feels
new
fresh.
and,
Does
new
feel
and
fresh.
exciting. Yeah, it
That's
almost
good,
feels
isn't it?
like going to another club. I haven't changed clubs before, but it's it's really different, which is nice.
You, as a skipper, as the leadership group, have to be very tight and in step with the coach, and you were with Ken. I mean, we all loved him. You did. We know that. Josh is different with that. How are you finding his delivery and his style and his...
you
you're
played
loving
the
it?
premiership with him, so he's a little familiar with him.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, no, he is certainly very different to Kenny. Kenny was pretty hands-on. I think Josh has a lot of trust in the coaches that he's brought in and put around him. So he sort of leaves them to come up with their own ideas for training, and we obviously haven't seen it in game yet. But it's nice to sort of see each coach take ownership for their own drills.
Excellent.
and some new ideas as
Will
well.
you play similarly? Will I would look at Port round one and see the same Port as what we saw last year?
I think there'll be themes that are similar,
Okay.
but the overarching ideas of how we play each phase of our game will be pretty different, I think.
Okay, good.
Connor, I'm interested. You were only 18 years of age when you played in that flag under Josh at North Adelaide. Yourself and Jordan Sweet, also another young fella in that team. So how have you noticed Josh change in that time as well? Because you're both sort of grown together. He went over to Freo and the like, but having this now and him here, has he matured? Is there various things that he's doing that were a bit different when he was at North?
Not really, to be honest. I really liked him when I was at North. He's great with the younger boys, just because probably he's that younger generation compared to some of the coaches in the competition. So he sort of understands where they've come from, I guess, a little bit more. And I guess our relationship has changed a little bit because I was 16, 17 when I had him last, and now I'm sort of 25 and in leadership. Yeah, I know, growing up fast. So no, I wouldn't say he's changed majorly, but he sees the game differently to a lot of people that I know. Yeah,
which is when you say see it, it's one seeing it and then explaining it, and that's something I've always found with Josh, is his ability to be able to pass that message on in a nice, simple manner, in a succinct manner as well, is very good.
Yeah, definitely. He's the sort of person that, like you said, delivers a message without making it too complicated, and I think our younger boys really appreciate how he comes across, what his demeanour's like. So he's a calm sort of person, but he does put his foot down when he needs to.
Luco has Timmy stop. Sorry, Luco's done that. You've got to get going.
Come on here,
Connor. Well done. Great work. On the way out, just grab a couple of those curried egg sandwiches.
Yeah, I'll bring them over. You polish them off.
Good on you, mate. Have a great year. Luco, he's coming. Wait. Let's go from one gun to another. James Peatling, how are you, son?
G'day, Rowey. How are you?
G'day, James.
You've been hitting it, Tim Jennifer, Sam Tugwell, the one with the big nose. Yeah, that's okay. How are you hitting them?
We had the showdown in the first one against...
and you won?
We got it done. So I think it's 1-1 in the showdown.
Yeah,
so I think the other boys
you guys played Mitch and Kane.
Yeah, we played that in the first game, so they were pretty handy. It was a good match, actually.
Were you a bit of a tennis player or anything?
No tennis or anything like that growing up. No, but it was in Sydney when I was in there.
Was it?
The last year I was in Sydney, we had a bit of a crew at the Giants and played a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Got into it a bit later, but been a while. It's a good facility though. I really enjoyed it.
So we're last to the dance. I know WA's got it, Victoria's got it. We're the last state to get it.
Yeah, it seems a bit like that, but better late than never. It was always good going back home and being able to get a game in.
Good work. Now, James, your second year, your second pre-season, you just hit the ground running. How'd you enjoy your year?
Yeah, I loved it. I really enjoyed the move over to SA. It's probably a place I'd never really explored before actually coming over, and the group was really good to me. Fit in quite nicely, and I wouldn't have changed it for the world how last year went. Besides probably the end of it, but it was much better, much easier transition than I thought.
Yeah, a lot of people say you got to go through that heartache in finals. That was our first finals campaign since 2017, so it was great to get there. But we went out in straight sets. Do you subscribe to that? You got to have the hurt before you get the success. We had Cal Archie on, and he went through finals heartache for 3 years before they won the flag.
I mean, if you don't have to go through the hurt, you wouldn't want to. But
that's true.
I think it builds the group, and for a group that we had that was quite young and hadn't played many finals, it would only put us put a better foot forward in years to come. So everyone now on the list who's played has played probably one more final than they did before the start of this year. So we're looking forward to it.
Well done. I heard the results for the 2K time trial. You again going very well.
Well, we're all in pretty good nick, which is great.
That's good.
Come back in good condition, so we're all pretty happy.
Yeah.
I think the coaches were pretty pleased with how we went through it. So pretty keen to get the footies out.
I am a bit of a nervous Nelly, James, and I don't like change, and when there's change for some that you really rate and has been terrific, I'm talking about Burjo. So Burjo's out, you've got a new regime in there with that. We're not going to miss a beat there, because he was bloody important to us, wasn't he? Look at our injuries, look how fit we were. Does the new bloke in take over that IP?
Well, I think he'll bring his own twist to it and stuff like that, which he should. As
what's his name again?
Macca or Ian.
And he's come from the
NHL.
NHL, yeah.
But I think formerly he has been in the football space.
He has.
He's been really good at the start, and obviously Burjo, you don't get headhunted over in Europe and that for no reason. So he obviously was very good at his job, and I love it.
It was hard to say no.
Yeah, and we all love Burjo. He was one of the better ones in his field, but. Macca's going to bring his own flair to it, and I think he's going to make us better as well.
Well done.
The ball just flew out of the court and smacked somebody in the head.
Yeah, did it? You need to start wearing helmets around here, I
think. As a game, and we're talking paddle fit here, which is half squash, half tennis, I reckon, and it's such a good, enjoyable game. But to play something different with your mates, other than doing a 2K time trial and the like, must be a bit more fun.
Yeah, well, if any of the high performance staff of the Crows are listening, I think I'd rather do this first day back than run a few laps. But saying that, it's a lot easier on the legs than what tennis would be, or even squash in some ways. So it is nice to come out on a day off, and you don't have to play it for long, and it sucks you in though.
Get a sweat up.
I think a fair few of the boys, once they saw a few of us come down here, are pretty keen to get involved.
Shorter than golf. Is it true you guys have got a T20 cricket side that you've fielded or not?
It's getting some serious traction at the moment.
Really?
This T20 team.
Because I know
Lukey Pedler's the captain, isn't he?
Well,
he's our skipper. He takes the reins. Tex calls himself the president. So
he's doing nothing.
Yeah, so he's doing nothing, and he'll tell you every time he scores a run. So he's been good, and then obviously Peds heads us up there.
Where are you playing? Because I know Connor had a team a couple of years ago with the boys. They played at Grange.
Yeah. So we play for PAC Old Collegians. So we're there just to muck around. Anyone who's fit and firing, getting through training and doesn't mind a hit. We play every couple of weeks, and all the teams we come up against are pretty good about it as well, which is great.
Wednesday nights or?
I don't know if I'll disclose it.
Oh, right, but it's a night. It's a night of the week.
It's one of the nights of the week. So, we all go out there and it's a bit of fun. So,
that's good. And when you rock up sometimes and you're playing against another side and they go, oh, come on.
Well, it's funny, actually. We played Matty Broadbent not long ago.
Oh, really, yeah?
So,
how'd he go? Because he was normally...
He hits a big ball.
He was a good cricketer.
Hits a big ball and he doesn't bowl too bad. But, we don't mind it. We've had our physio fill in a couple of times. I think
really? That's good.
Scott Burns doesn't mind filling in every now and then. So,
he was a very good cricketer, Burnsy.
So it's literally open to anyone in the club if they want to put their hand up if we're short on numbers. Get involved. Right. So it's great to take your mind off football. Create some good chat around the locker room as well. So,
Who's the DK Lily? Who kicks off the sight screen and puts the fear of God in them?
There's a couple.
Is there?
Lockie Scholl likes to rate himself. Took a hat-trick last year.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't mind running off the long run. But Lockie Murphy actually opens our bowling. He's a nice left armour. So he's
just had a baby.
Yeah, he did. So congratulations to him as well, little Willow.
He didn't play this week.
And then Dorse can open the bowling as well if we want. So
Dorse, left-hander?
No, right-hander.
Mitchie Stark.
Murph's the lefty.
Murph's the lefty.
And then Dorse opens up at the other end. But we've got a few options. Don't let Tex bowl.
Is that a rule? Tex is out.
I think he might have banned himself, but you see him. He'll park himself at deep square leg and sign a few autographs, and then you won't see him for 20 overs. And he'll drop a catch or two. So.
Oh, no, that will get back, James.
I like it. Good sledging.
Yeah. Well done, mate. Hey, have another great pre-season. It was a terrific debut season for you. Super important through that midfield. Thank you for your time here, and, mate, have a good Christmas.
No, thanks, boys. Thanks,
Well
having
done,
me.
James.
Well done.
James Peakling there.
Excellent stuff. And
great addition. Thanks, buddy.
I think the outlet for him.
It is.
Playing
It's
something like
important.
this, paddle fit or a T20 side or whatever. The comment that James made about being able to talk about it in the change rooms, that's the real benefit. That's the real benefit of that banter that you want inside your change room. You've got to have something like that. That is a bit of a leverage for everybody to talk about.
Ours was indoor cricket back in our day,
yeah,
or it was just going to the Kent Town Hotel and getting shinless.
Yeah. Well, that's a little different. I'm not sure that's on the list these days. Players don't get to do that sort of thing.
But the boys can't do that now.
No.
Hey, boys, let's go down the pub and get, you know what?
No.
Let's get sideways. You can't.
No,
you can't.
It's
they do this instead.
Well, do you know? And this is
what's more fun? This isn't as fun as doing that.
pretty fun. This time of year, the great John Carl, he used to train us. So we'd do weights on Tuesday, Thursday. We'd do training sessions Monday, Wednesday, but Friday, you know what he used to do? He used to train us at 6 a.m. and we would do an hour and a half running, and then everybody could go to work. And then what he said was, have the weekend to yourself. Go and have a good night out. Because he got the fact that you'd be at work and they'd say, you're coming for an after work drink? And you'd go, no, I can't. I've got to go training. He said, no, I'll remove that for you. I still want you to enjoy your football. And in the summer, train Friday morning. See you later.
Genius.
He's starting to give me the shit, Jack.
Let's get to your traffic. It's 20 minutes after 5.
No longer an oil spill to look out for. Seaford Road near Teakle Road. Sturt crash there. Sturt Road near Diagonal Road and Darlington. A crash on the Southern Expressway of the Second Road overpass. Got delays outbound through there. Stepney Burst Watermain, McGill Road near Stepney Street and a camera Myer Road at Lonsdale. Don't miss it. Freedom's Black Friday sale has been extended. Save 30% off everything store-wide, but hurry. Freedom's Black Friday sale must end Monday, only at Freedom. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
5AA celebrates 12 days of Christmas with Saint Meat, offering everything you need for festive feasting. Visit Saint Meat North Haven and Semaphore or order their award-winning leg ham online now and keep listening for more Chrissy tips. Merry Christmas from 5AA.
Hi, Bredibit here for Mawson Lakes Mazda. There's still time to make 2025 the year you stopped dreaming and started driving that shiny new Mazda. The end-of-year plate clearance is on now with huge deals on all models. That's 12 months rego free, stamp duty free, plus accessory packs worth $500. No gimmicks, just great deals. Finish the year strong and in sports mode at Mawson Lakes Mazda. Salisbury Highway, just a short drive from the city.
Thinking of painting and don't know where to start?
We do, because we know paint at Crowey's.
So, visit Crowey's. And while you're there, join Crowey's Club to get 10% off everything.
We know paint at Crowey's.
Adelaide's motorsport pedigree is unmatched, and the Adelaide Motorsport Festival plays host to some of the most rare and significant racing vehicles in the Adelaide Parklands and beyond.
Wow, how good. From Feb 28 to March 1, you're guaranteed to get your heart racing with over 240 cars and bikes on track over the weekend, ranging from F1 cars to V8 supercars to some of Australia's best drifters.
The action off-track is just as good, with Formula One legends Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard actually sharing stories and insights into their Formula One careers, along with free activities for the kids, food trucks and more.
To be a part of the thrilling action, head to AdelaideMotorsportFestival.com.au for tickets and more info.
I'm high!
The Excelsior Hotel has always felt like home. And for seniors, it's always been great value with 20% discount on selected bistro meals. Yep, 20% off. Feeding the whole family? Bring them all Saturday or Sunday for live acoustic music from 5 p.m. And kids eat free. Some conditions apply. The Excelsior Hotel feels like home, but better. You just know it's a Barreau Hotel.
Hi, Daniel Talia here, General Manager of Home. That's HAUME. Put simply, we buy homes. If you've received a letter from us in your mailbox, don't throw it away. You may be throwing away a golden opportunity to sell your home at market value. With zero effort, advertising fees or commissions, you'll save thousands of dollars. If you've received a letter from us, it means we're serious about buying your home. For more info, visit home.com.au. That's HAUME.com.au.
Hi, I'm Sharon, a nurse practitioner with 37 years of seeing nurses and midwives be there for the good days and for the worst days in people's lives. And I'm here to say that we must take action because doing nothing would cause far greater harm. So we're saying no more to being taken for granted, no more to nurses leaving the profession, no more to a system that risks essential services. Standing up for nurses and midwives means standing up for the care we all deserve. It's time for the state government to show respect. Visit respectnursesandmidwives.com.
Authorised by Elizabeth DeBars, ANMFSA, Religion, South Australia.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Welcome back. It's 24 minutes after 5. Of course, the Ashes is in action at the moment at the Gabba, and it's Crawley who's 75 not out, Roots on 35 not out, and England 2 for 116.
They'll crash and burn.
Just after tea, the second session has just resumed.
I think we've got a test match on our hands, and that's a good thing. Don't like two-day tests at all. So this is where we are at 8 Light Terrace, Theberton. It is a sensational setup for Paddle Fit, the new craze, and it's hit Adelaide at last. Thanks to this man and his partner, Glenn Menier. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Glenn.
So who approached who about this? Was it you or Paul?
I approached Paul, actually.
Right.
We started playing together in Ubud about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, right, in the middle of Bali there.
In the middle of Bali there, yeah. And so we got addicted then, and then basically we came home, and we took about 2 years to find a venue. It's really difficult to find a venue that's suitable with the height of the roof, the space, car parking and amenities. It's quite a difficult task.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it took quite a while to actually get to this point.
Now, the location that we are at, we drive past a million times down Port Road, and of course they're taking down the old Coca-Cola. We're sort of directly behind that.
Yeah.
What was this once upon a time?
This was part of Coca-Cola. It was their bottling plant. Yeah, and all the floor was all graded to all the drains. Hence the new floor that you can see here today.
Yeah.
We had to pour a complete new slab to get it square.
Pour a big slab on top to do it again.
Absolutely.
Fantastic setup. So 3 courts where we're sitting, and the show court over here, which was very impressive. That looks like Roland Garros. It's got the sort of, the clay look.
Actually, that's what I wanted to call it.
Is that right? Maybe a trademark.
Could be an issue, but I'm sure we can work through that.
Yeah.
So Glenn, just on that, Paddle Fit, is it a franchise? Is it copyright? Can anyone just set one of these up?
Anyone can, yes, you can. Anyone can do that, but we do plan to expand, and we do plan for more stadium. There is a lot more room in South Australia, being the first. There will be many that will come, but we certainly plan to go on to bigger and better things.
Okay, and what is it that excited you about it? I mean, it is exactly as we've been reading the ads. Yeah. It's fit, it's fun.
Exactly.
I can play with my wife, and then I can play with Timmy.
Exactly. So that's the broad appeal. It's a game that's very easy to pick up, very difficult to master. So you can be challenged all the way through, and you can continue to be challenged at all different levels. It can be played at social levels. My wife and I, we play mixed doubles very frequently, so you can play mixed doubles. We will actually have social nights here that mixed doubles or tournaments. If you're into sort of heavy competition, that will also be available. But really, from here, what we plan to do is build a community where you can, it's fun, it's fitness, and you meet new people. So that's really what I enjoyed about it.
Yeah.
Was a community.
Yeah, well done. So Glenn, back in our day, let's say Timmy and I, it's the 80s, when we were teenagers. Heading into men, and we'd have a footy season, and then in the off season we'd play indoor cricket.
Exactly.
And indoor cricket was massive. God, everyone played it.
It's got a smell and feel about that.
This has got that smell.
Yeah, it certainly does. But I think it has the longevity. In Europe, for example, or they started playing this in Mexico in the late 60s. It's absolutely massive throughout Europe. There's something like 30 million players in Europe now. More people play paddle or the padel, they call it, in Europe.
Padel!
Yeah. Aussies call it paddle. And so it's actually more people playing paddle in Europe than tennis.
Wow.
So and now it's sort of spread, just hit America, obviously through Asia, it's going crazy. If you go to any, like Ubud, for example, I know there's 6 clubs like this in little Ubud.
Okay.
And you go to Chengdu and all that, and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
So what we're finding, our market is everybody, all young, all abilities, all age groups, and everyone can enjoy it. And it's fun, it's fit, it's a fun fitness. That's what I like to say. Yeah. Going to a gym for me is not my cup of tea.
And I'm with you. Chasing a ball, I'll chase that all day like a mad dog.
Yeah.
Go to the gym and get on a treadmill.
It's boring as anything.
My God,
Absolutely.
my wife just got me into Pilates, that one, the reformer one where you lay down. I did my back.
Oh, good luck with that.
That's right.
4 weeks
did
of the
my
physio.
But
you won't need it here.
I mean, all the sporting codes absolutely love it. Like we can see here today, they didn't take a lot of arm twisting to get down here.
Fantastic.
The Krog boys have been our best customers. I think this is the 5th time they've been here in 7 days.
Yeah.
And the Power boys, I think, are up to 3.
Yeah.
So
Well
they got
done.
to catch up. Adelaide United, the first day we were here, they had half of Adelaide United here. On the Monday, they had 30 players down here.
Good.
And this is just the first few days. So.
Oh, that's awesome, mate.
Yeah,
And that's the
good.
thing. It's fun,
Well
and
done,
they
Glenn.
can interact
Yeah.
together and have a good time at it. So.
And you can tell stories in the spa at the end of training.
Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely.
You're doing a great job, Glenn. Thanks
Well
very
done.
much for coming on and promoting it. We just think it's a great concept. It's going to take off
We'd
here
love
in
to see you
Adelaide.
down here,
And
guys.
we'll be down here and making sure that, Rowey can do the running. I'll stay at the back.
I am.
He can hit him at the net, all right?
I am loving those curried egg sandwiches.
Well, I can't say I made them, but
Sensational.
Thanks a lot,
Glenn,
guys.
Glenn Minier, one of the owners here at Paddlefit down at Theberton, 8
Join.
Light Terrace. And come
Done.
down. Experiment first, have a go, and you'll love it.
Yeah.
And
What's the score,
quick
Timmy?
update, 2 for 122.
Oh,
122.
I reckon we've got a wicket
we
here.
got a wicket?
Nees has just taken the wicket of Crawley, who's trying to
that's
pull the
important.
ball off a length. He's
Well done,
edged it
mate.
through to Carey, and that is a big one. So
3
Michael
for, that's a big one.
That's a breakthrough.
takes the three for
You watch
122.
you watch the castles fall now, Sammy. I
listen,
told
Well,
you.
hey, the sun is going
Carnage.
down. It's a day-night pink test. This is what happens.
That's what happens.
Let's get to the 5:30 headlines. On the other side of that, Adelaide 36ers coach Mike Wells.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show. This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Tamira Francis with the 5:30 news headlines. The Albanese government is being asked to please explain regarding the details of secret talks to get ISIS brides back into Australia. A woman is behind bars accused of a callous attack that left 2 seniors out of pocket at a Campbelltown ATM. A neo-Nazi who had his visa revoked has left Australia this morning with his family. And in sport, fresh off the tea break at the Gabba, England are 2 for 122 on day 1 of the second Ashes test. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon, oil spill getting sorted at the moment at Old Noarlunga, Seaford Road near Teakle Road. Crash at Sturt causing delays, Sturt Road near Diagonal Road. And got delays on the Southern Expressway with a smash there too at Darlington, just near the Second Road overpass. Best water main causing a few delays still at Stepney, McGill Road near Stepney Streets with a camera up Myer Road at Lonsdale. Never tried Stan? Stream the biggest TV series like Yellowstone for just $5 a month for 2 months. Get this Black Friday offer now before it's gone. T's and C's apply. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
The 5AA forecast, partly cloudy and down to 15 overnight, mostly sunny and a top of 29 tomorrow. Right now it's 30 degrees. We'll have more news for you at 6 on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Distressing news.
David Penberthy and Will Goodings.
The decorated weed of Noarlunga Downs is no more. Our understanding is that yesterday those Grinches at the Onkaparinga Council found the weed and extinguished the weed with extreme prejudice.
5AA Breakfast.
There is an uproar on Facebook about this.
Adelaide's leading breakfast show.
Christmas
is just a little bit less special this year now, isn't it?
It is.
Weekdays from 6 a.m. on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Trust FIVEAA, your local independent SA family liquor store, to recommend something a little fancy. Here's a very special label to look for, a true product of South Australia. This is a blend for all occasions with an impressive vintage of 50 years. And boy, hasn't it aged well. It comes from a special family too, and you'll find their name is proudly displayed for all to admire. It's FIVEAA, 3 generations celebrating 50 years. FIVEAA, your local independent SA family liquor store since 1975.
Freedom's Black Friday sale has been extended. Get 30% off store-wide, including sofas, furniture and homewares, plus up to 55% off all mattresses. Hurry must end Monday, only at Freedom.
Toolkit Depot Trade Day is on this Thursday, today, for one day only. Today, spend $250 across the store and get $50 back on TKD bucks.
That is correct. It's today. Spend $500 and you'll get $100 back in TKD bucks. As simple as that. The more you spend on your favourite trade brands, the more you actually get back. So choose from brands like Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, King Chrome, Pazload, Unimeg and many more.
Well, they're open till 9, so get in there. They're open now. Whether you're in a trade or you're a DIYer who just loves to get on the tools, make sure you take a look at the Toolkit Depot's Trade Day today, this Thursday.
Yeah, get into one of their 5 SA stores or shop online at toolkitdepot.com.au. Terms and conditions and some exclusions apply.
Some swear jars collect coins, but at Buy Urban Bathrooms and Kitchens, their swear jar collects promises.
Hi, I'm Renette, a designer. I swear to listen to your ideas and help create a functional space for you.
Hi, I'm Rick the plumber. I swear to always be on time and clean up after myself.
I'm Laura. I swear to help bring your thoughts and design ideas to life, just how you envisioned them, or better.
For a team that swears to deliver on quality and service, see Buy Urban Bathrooms and Kitchens, Adelaide's home renovation experts.
Losing your grip on things? If painful and stiff hands are affecting the things you enjoy and everyday life, get in touch with GRIP. GRIP is a specialised hand and wrist practice with a team of highly qualified hand surgeons and therapists specialising in hand trauma, carpal tunnel syndrome, osteoarthritis, joint replacement, sports injuries, nerve pain and more. To get a grip on the life you loved before, free from hand pain, visit gripsurgery.com.au.
Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Noise they like in Australia. It's Michael Neser. He gets that vital breakthrough for Australia. They've worked hard. He gets rewarded in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, a big partnership broken there of 118 runs worth for England. Crawley out for 76 and England 3 for 122 in the second session at the Gabba. And now it's time to get into a completely different sport, and we are looking forward to this Friday night. Our Adelaide 36ers and the Brisbane Bullets. If you want a double pass to go to this game at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, it starts at 7. That's tip-off. 8223 0055. Those tickets can be yours.
Yeah, and it'll be sold out, so get to it. Get on the blower. Our 36ers, well, they're off the international break. As you said, they got the Bullets at home tomorrow. Then Perth in Perth. I will be watching that one. Joining us is our Adelaide 36ers coach, Mike Wells. Mike, thanks for your time.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Great, man. We're off the break, about halfway through the season. 11 wins, 3 losses. You'd be buoyed by that.
Yeah, I think that all things considered, where we've been, kind of the newness of our team and our group, and just trying to figure it out. That I think everybody would take that result. Obviously, we're trying to win them all, but I thought we probably played well enough to win all of them but one, and we really worked hard this week in practice. Had a really good 5 or 6 live practices to kind of get everybody back on the same page.
Nah, brilliant. What needs continued work? What are the key work-on areas for you, Mike, and this group?
Well, I think as a coach, right, we're always trying to find continuity, right, on both sides of the ball. And we have so many new players, and even Nick, and, he's been here since the 4th game of the year, and then we add Troy in, and we've got a really, really tight group. They communicate well, but you just got to get them, used to playing with each other and understanding everybody's style and what they're looking for. And, that's on both sides of the ball. Our communication and our togetherness on the defensive end are as important as us, making the extra pass to get a great open shot.
Tell us a bit more about Troy Brown. There's something about him I really like. I know he's not quite hit his straps. He's got to get some more court time and get used to the system you're playing with, Mike. But, God, he's a ripper bloke. We got him on air and he's just fantastic. He's going to fit in brilliantly, I reckon.
Yeah, well, number one, we've been really trying to make sure that we have a high IQ and high character players, and he fits those criteria. Obviously, the 15th pick in the NBA draft a few years ago has played 6 different teams, and he's 6'7" with his shoes on, and he's long, and he handles the ball like a point guard and can defend multiple positions. So he fits us on and off the court. He's been a tremendous addition to our group, and he's one of those guys that practices just come right at the right time over these 10 days off, where we can just get quality practice, live practices, and get different combinations out there. And we're really excited about him and what he adds to the group.
Mike, before the break, terrific win against South East Melbourne Phoenix. I just thought the way they went about it away from home, that's a really encouraging, mature win.
Yeah, I totally agree. I thought that we kind of sparred with them the first half and kind of went back and forth, and there were some defensive breakdowns I wasn't real happy with. I might have had a few words with them at halftime, particularly about just the opportunity that we had to, win another road game. Our road record has been outstanding. Our group has been great on the road, and to win in Melbourne and kind of separate ourselves from the pack a little bit and, have a good off break. And I thought our response in the second half was tremendous on the defensive side. And then, DJ starts making a few shots, and, that's what he can do. He's an elite shooter, and they start double teaming Bryce Cotton, and, you've got to kind of pick your poison a little bit. And DJ was in the right place at the right time and really got it going for us.
I have really admired the way DJ's handled this season so far. We've got the superstar Bryce Cotton. He's played the role in the side so unselfishly, and then he gets a moment like that where, okay, we're going to go through you because the other bloke's being double-teamed, and he can hit it for you. And that, for me, was just a real feather in his cap to say, one, well done, biding your time, but when it's your time to go, he went.
Yeah, I can't say enough about how he's helped me both years, and his maturity and understanding and just being all about winning, number one. And it's kind of a unique role now that he comes off the bench. There's an ability for us to go to him a little bit more and to figure out his shooting and, get him sort of into that 6-man role a little bit where, we're going to go to him. He's going to have some opportunities and maybe more opportunities in a short amount of time. And that's where, his shooting and his offense can really affect the game. But, I want to say for the group, I think we have the MVP in Bryce Cotton. If he's playing in the league, he's an MVP. I think Zylan Cheatham has been unbelievable, and if he's not the defensive player of the year, I don't understand really what the award's all about. And I would say DJ has got to be in that conversation for 6-man if he's coming off the bench, guys, right? Yeah. And I think we have a couple of candidates for most improved, and whether it's Isaac Humphries, who's a tremendous player, or Flynn Cameron, what he's doing. But, those things will take care of themselves if we keep winning. DJ's been all about winning. He's been one of our leaders on and off the floor. I couldn't be more happy for him, and it's an exciting role to know that when you check in the game, you're going to get the ball and you're going to get shots, right?
Yeah, I think winning the championship's all I think I'm worried about, Mike, but well done. Bryce Cotton's return to Perth, do you address it with the team? Can we help Bryce, or it's just another game?
Yeah, it'll be an interesting thing. Bryce is such the ultimate professional. Fortunately, in my NBA career, I've been in a few of these where guys go back to their original team, Clyde Drexler back to Portland, Scottie Pippen back to Chicago, Charles Barkley back to Philly and Phoenix. And, it's always different. Each one of these great players probably handles it a little bit different. I think that there'll be a collective resolve with the team to try to make sure that, Bryce has a really good outcome right there. And, I think we all want to get the win. Number one is the biggest thing. They came in here and unfortunately beat us. So I think that's the biggest thing. And then however this plays out, but obviously his career and his years in Perth are, it's hard to describe everything that he accomplished there. I hope there's a tremendous amount of applause and respect and what he did, but, we'll be focused on the thing, which is the win also.
Yeah, good work. They did a number on Bryce, remembering back to that Perth Wildcats game. So what did you learn from that game? What can we help do better against them over there in Perth?
I'll say there's a whole bunch of things that we could probably do better, but I won't go into all the detail just in case there's some Perth fans in this city. But, we've got to help Bryce. And we played pretty well for a majority of that game, but we didn't play well the last 5 minutes when they started making a few baskets, and then we couldn't get the momentum turned back in our favor. And down the stretch, it's an execution game, and you're going to have to be able to execute through their defense, particularly in this league. That's a tough, physical, competitive league. We were not able to get the shots that we wanted in the last 5 minutes. That's one of those things that we've been working on, and hopefully, we'll have a better outcome, and we'll be ready to do that on the road. I guess that would be Sunday afternoon. I'm real more focused on Friday night, but when we get to Sunday, we'll try to do that too.
Hey, Mike, you mentioned Zylan Cheatham, rebounding king, no doubt about that, doing a terrific job on the boards, but that unbelievable, I don't know how to describe it. It was a dunk in the end, but it bobbled up. I think Bryce took the shot, it bobbled up, and he has run in, and with one hand somehow, mid-air, been able to grab it and put it in for a dunk. And I'm going, how do you do that? Like, the athleticism of the guy is incredible.
Well, I can't really answer because I could never do that either. But
exactly. That's why I was wondering.
And he dunked it with his left hand. He didn't even dunk it with his right hand, guys. He dunked it with his left.
It's incredible.
But as his size at 6'8", he's to me the best athlete in this competition at his size. He can guard 1 through 5 for us, and he rebounds and he brings energy, and just his passion and his character. He's a leader. I mean, he's just all about it. He loves playing. He loves competing. He's a tremendous teammate, and when he gets a chance to make a play like that, I mean, I'm hoping Bryce makes the 3, but if we miss the 3 and Z gets a chance to have a left-hand tip dunk, we'll take that too.
Well done. Great start. 11-3. The second half will be better. Mike, thanks as always for your time.
Hey guys, I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you Friday night at the Entertainment Centre.
Done. Mike Wells there. Brisbane Bullets is Friday night, then Perth in Perth. Get there, get your tickets. Going to be an absolute ripper. 11-3. When they get it together, they're going to be near unstoppable. Just out in front of us here, Sam Berry and James Peatling are taking on Mitch Georgiadis and Kane Farrell. I think there's a sheep station up for grabs.
This is unreal.
I love it.
Man, how good's this game?
So competitive, but they're going up like 110%. They're giving it everything here.
This is showdown, whatever the number is, but they are playing for a sheep station.
Well, it's finished here. Let's find out who won.
I think Mitch.
It's a spot for a final.
I think Mitch, that was a spot for a final.
Yeah,
they got up.
They were playing really, really well. And just quickly in the cricket, 3 for 141 England, but Alex Carey just took the bails off as Harry Brook missed a attempted ramp shot off Michael Neser. He just got his foot in time, so unluckily for us, weren't able to take a 4th wicket. 3 for 141 after just 30 overs at the Gabba. 13-6. Next, we'll talk to Ben Menenti from the SA cricket team. Here's your traffic.
Afternoon. Oil spill getting sorted out at the moment on Old Noarlunga. Super slippery through there. Seaford Road near Teakle Road. crash at Sturt, causing delays. Sturt Road near Diagonal Road, and big delays outbound at the moment with a couple of smashes on the Southern Expressway. They're both kind of near Darlington, just near the Seacombe Road overpass there. Camera to look out for Glen Osmond Road at Glen Osmond. Feeling the heat, Adelaide? Cool down with Harvey Norman, your local air conditioning specialist. Best range, best brands, best prices. Shop air conditioners at Harvey Norman in-store and online today. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
At Complete Care, we're more than just a care provider, we're a family. As we celebrate our 10th year, our mission remains the same, to empower our specialised team of carers and client service managers to help people living with a disability. We provide personalised services, including cleaning and home maintenance, to social support and transportation. We look after you like family, offering a warm, caring touch that sets us apart. At Complete Care, we're the company with heart. Complete Care, with a K.
Ciao. I'm an Italian fruit panettone, just $9.99 from Aldi. Yes, traditionally I'm a dessert, but why not shake things up? I'm more than happy to share a plate with some prawns. Go on. It's Christmas. Aldi. Good different.
The all-new Mitsubishi ASX. It's landed at Agostino Mitsubishi, Nailsworth and Mawson Lakes. So now is the time to head in and test drive it yourself.
Or do yourself a favour. It's been totally reimagined with European-style designer looks, cutting-edge technology that includes built-in Google and a full suite of safety features. It's as sleek as it is smart.
Yeah, it's a beauty. And with every new Mitsubishi ASX comes with it the renowned Mitsubishi 10-year new car warranty and 10-year capped price servicing. Just amazing, making your life just that bit easier.
So don't just take our word for it. Head into Agostino Mitsubishi, Nailsworth and Mawson Lake. Two great stores, great dealers. They're just the best. And be the first one to take a test drive in the all-new Mitsubishi ASX and discover your new dream car today.
What's worse than running out of gas during the Christmas barbecue or the gas burner cutting out right as you're cooking your favourite steak?
Come on.
At Max Built Trading Co, we've been keeping barbies sizzling and meat medium rare since 1946. From refilling gas bottles to those hard-to-track-down spares for your gas burner, Max Built has quality products and reliable solutions for all situations. Visit us at Research Road, Paraka, or head to our Facebook page for more.
You've had a lifetime of independence and you want to keep it that way, on your own terms. That doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means having the right support, the kind that respects your choices. At Nurturing Independence, our care is personal, consistent and centred entirely around how you want to live. No one-size-fits-all plans, no rotating staff. Just people who listen, understand and help you stay safe, comfortable and in control at home. Visit nurturingindependence.com.au.
Princess Cruises has released the return of the most anticipated cruise itinerary, the Circle Pacific, sailing in June 2028. Cruise round trip from Sydney and spend 94 beautiful nights on board Grand Princess, visiting the South Pacific, Hawaii, Japan and Alaska. Book with Phil Hoffman Travel and receive free airfares to Sydney, transfers and bonus onboard spending money. Contact Phil Hoffman Travel, voted Australia's most outstanding travel agency 2025, 13-time winner. Visit pht.com.au.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
It's 9 minutes to 6. Ryan Davis, the new Crows AFLW coach, is coming up very soon. And we'll talk to the Adelaide Giants' very own Nick Ward as well. And we've got some tickets to give away to their series against the Brisbane Bandits this weekend too.
Absolutely. Sheffield Shield. Well, the last game before the Big Bash break. And a very important one for South Australia as we take on Tasmania tomorrow at 10:30am at Adelaide Oval. One of their stars of the show, Ben Manenti, joins us. G'day, Ben, how are you?
Hey, boys, how you going?
All right, this is an important one, isn't it? Tassie are third, we're fourth. Winner takes all, basically.
Yeah, it is an important one. Heading into the break, obviously take a bit of momentum into that. It'd be nice. We've been playing patches of good cricket across the summer. We just haven't been able to string back-to-back wins together. So this one into the break would be pretty important to keep us in the hunt.
Yeah, we spoke to Ryan Harris last week about that, and he was basically saying the same thing. Some of our cricket has been excellent, but then the consistency perhaps not there just yet. But I think we've been building up to it, and it looks like it's coming together. And I think it was a lot to draw on from that last game against WA.
Yeah, I mean, we beat Tassie down there on sort of tough batting conditions down in Tassie, and then had we got another day's cricket in last week against WA, I think we were in a really good position to take that one out. Unfortunately, we got day one, so we're starting to build nicely. And as I said, this one's an important one, and we've had the wood over the Tassie boys a bit over the last couple of years, so hopefully roll in with that.
I was going to say, I think it's 4 out of the last 5, so it's been a really good record. Hopefully we're inside their heads.
Yeah, hopefully. I think we've won our last 4 down there, definitely, and we won here last year, so we've definitely got the wood over them over the last few years anyway, so hopefully that gives us a bit more of a boost and we can go out there and have a good week of cricket.
Now our skipper Nathan McSweeney's out. He's got Australia A duties. Does that make you captain, Benny boy?
Yeah, I'm taking the role this week and then give it back to him as soon as he comes back. But hopefully Buddha goes up there and gets some runs and gets himself back into the talking to the Test squad.
Yeah. Now you're a selector now that you're the captain. Jake Fraser-McGurk, I could just love him with this red ball to get it all together. He's back in the squad. I believe he'll play. Nathan McAndrew, that's a no-brainer. Tell us about Mackenzie Harvey. Will he debut?
Yeah, Macca will debut.
Good.
So he's been playing really good one-day cricket for us over the last year and a half now. And he's sort of been knocking on the door, and he gets an opportunity before Christmas to go out and open up and hopefully put Tassie under the pump early tomorrow or the next day whenever we bat.
Nathan McAndrew, was he rested? What's wrong with him?
Macca's just had a bit of a knee niggle after the Tassie game, so we just gave him a week off, and he's back in ready. He's ready to rip and tear, hopefully. But we know how important he is for us. He's been one of the best bowlers in the comp for the last few years. So when he's up and firing, there's not many better. So hopefully he gets it right tomorrow, or as I said, whenever we bowl, and he gets to his work.
Okay, you've been watching our man Brendan Doggett, the big doggy, up there on the Gabba. How's he going?
Yeah, I've got him on at the moment, actually. I'm going to remind him next time he comes back to play for us. He always whinges when I make him bowl bumper plan, so he's happy to do it for the Aussie. It looks like it's flattening out a bit up there, so hopefully they can get through to the twilight part and the ball will start to swing around.
Good. He'll get a 3 for tonight. You watch.
I've been happy with your own form. That WA game, once again, you took 3 for 40 in the first dig, and you hit 22 important runs when we were trying to build that first inning. So you're doing it with both bat and ball, mate. You're feeling confident?
Yeah, I am. I missed the first bit of the year with a stress fracture, and it's probably come at a good time. I'd played a lot of cricket over the last few years between South Australia and a few tournaments and some Italy stuff, and you sort of don't really get a chance to sit down and look at your own game. You're always sort of preparing for the next event or the next tournament or the next Shield game. So whilst it was annoying to be sitting on the sidelines, I got a bit of a chance to sit down and look at the way I was bowling and the way I was batting, and I'm pretty happy with the way it's come back since then. So as much as it was annoying at the time, I'm happy with where everything's at the moment.
All the best tomorrow against Tasmania, Adelaide Oval. Really important Sheffield Shield clash against the Tasmanians. And all the best, Ben. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, boys.
That's Ben Manenti. He'll be acting captain.
He does a good job as the skipper. I know he wants to hand it back and all of that, but God, he does a good job.
Yeah, excellent stuff. And
what a pickup he's been.
If we win that, we jump to third.
There we go, back to back. I can feel a back-to-back coming on.
Those are scary words to hear come out of your mouth.
What's the name of that jingle? Was that a VB? No, 4X. I can feel a 4X.
2X.
I can feel it too. See, Timmy.
There you go.
England.
Damn it, got the jingle wrong.
Name me jingles.
You're a jingle. You're a jingle kind of man.
You are.
You're Barry Ann. You're gifted.
England 3 for 150. Joe Root's on 49.
Get him out.
Doggett's yet to get a wicket. He's 1 for 47. And I reckon, is that the Root 50? Yes, it is. So he gets himself his first half century of the summer.
He blind squirreled it. He's blind squirreled it. Tripped over a nut and got himself a 50.
6 o'clock news.
Get out, Root.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
They say one of life's biggest decisions is buying a home. But sometimes the hardest one is leaving it. At Anglicare SA, we're here to help you stay where you belong, at home. We offer support for everyday things like cleaning, gardening, cooking, but are also experts in care management, allied health, and clinical nursing. Because we believe there's no place like home. Let us help you stay where your heart is. Find out more at Anglicare SA. You are at home.
The SA First Nations voice election will be held on Saturday, 21st of March 2026. Join the Electoral Commission of SA for a yarn about the upcoming SA First Nations voice election. Find out what the election's all about, how to become a candidate, and how and where to vote. We're holding free information sessions this week across metropolitan Adelaide. Come along and learn more about what's involved. To find out more about the election and the events, head to savoiceelection.sa.gov.au.
The year is coming to a close and there's still plenty of energy in the Adelaide property market and it's really humming. Bronte and the team at Toop and Toop have had a remarkable year. This year, the Real Estate Institution's National Awards named Toop and Toop the Marketing and Communications Agency of the Year. Well done. Congratulations.
They're just the best. Look, locally, they were also recognised as the Large Residential Agency of the Year and Residential Sales Team of the Year. How good's that? These awards highlight the focus on quality, innovation and outcomes that genuinely make a difference. They really do. So Bronte and the great team would like to thank their clients for the trust that keeps them, well, number one. Simply number one.
Toop and Toop, proudly South Australians' trusted advisors in real estate since 1985. Discover more at toop.com.au.
I'm Brett Buckley from Ray White Business Sales. Our experience with FIVEAA right from the beginning was that we had ideas on what we wanted to do. They understand the medium better than us. They sat down with us. We worked out not just the type of advertisement we would put, but the wording of the advertisements we would put forward. The collaboration that we had with FIVEAA and the team was fantastic. The other thing we noticed about FIVEAA is because it is a talkback radio station, people are listening and they're listening all the time. So when our advertisement comes on, their ears are still pricked and they're still listening to it.
To get your message out there and grow your business, visit 5AA.com.au and hit the Advertise With Us link.
They're back. Rockwiz live in 25. Julia Zamiro, Brian Nankovic and the whole Rockwiz gang are back on the road and heading into South Oz for a couple of nights of music and mayhem. Be part of the fun. Saturday the 6th of December at the Barossa Arts Centre and Sunday the 7th at the Theberton Theatre. Tickets are selling fast. Don't miss out. Rockwiz live in 25. Get your tickets now at rockwizlive.com.au.
Okay, you've found your ideal block of land. Perfect location, perfect lifestyle. Now, it's time to stroll through The Urban at the Selector Homes Display Village. Intelligently designed for a narrow block, The Urban is packed with space to suit a young family or your upcoming retirement. Contemporary facades, stone-facing, stunning courtyard. You'll make the neighbours jealous. Visit The Urban at the Selector Homes Display Village, Port Wakefield Road, Burton.
Up-to-the-minute news for South Australia. This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Partly cloudy and down to 15 overnight, mostly sunny and a top of 29 tomorrow. Good evening, I'm Tamira Francis with the 6 o'clock news.
Be the first to test drive the all-new Mitsubishi ASX at Agostino Mitsubishi, Nailsworth and Mawson Lakes.
A relief teacher charged with child sex offences that has worked at almost 40 schools across South Australia. The accused 51-year-old man from the northeastern suburbs was arrested on November 21 and has taught at public, Catholic and independent schools. He has been charged with procuring a child for sexual activity, indecent assault and sexual abuse of a child. This comes as thousands of parents were alerted their children may have come into contact with the alleged through identical letters sent home by school principals yesterday. Education Minister Blair Boyer says the identical letters are part of a strict protocol he will not be responsible for breaching.
I understand it is distressing to get a letter like this, but I'm not going to be the minister that is going to, first of all, breach recommendations that were accepted by a Supreme Court judge as part of a Royal Commission process.
The man has bailed to face court in the new year and has been banned from school sites and engaging in any child-related work while investigations are ongoing. The Albanese government maintains it did not do any more than legally required to assist so-called ISIS brides. At least 2 women and 4 children left a camp in northern Syria and returned to Australia earlier this year. Labor insists it didn't help the women get out of the strife-torn region but provided assistance as Australian citizens once they crossed the border. Acting Prime Minister Richard Marles says the government has always been upfront about the situation.
Beyond what is legally required to be done in respect of any Australian citizen, the government has not engaged in any repatriation here, and that is made clear by the information that's been revealed through Senate estimate.
A 41-year-old woman from Regency Park is behind bars tonight, accused of a callous attack that left 2 seniors out of pocket at a Campbelltown ATM. It is alleged she punched an 85-year-old man who was withdrawing cash in the head before stealing a 71-year-old woman's handbag when she tried to intervene. The woman then attempted to flee the scene by jumping on a bus heading toward the city before being arrested shortly after. She was refused bail to face court tomorrow, charged with 2 counts of robbery. The victims were taken to a medical centre for assessment. Adelaide Zoo has welcomed another new addition from Perth Zoo. 9-year-old red panda Maya will call Bamboo Forest home, joining 10-year-old red panda male Ravi, who was born at Adelaide Zoo in January 2015. Maya was born at Taronga Zoo before making the move west at the age of 2. Both animals are part of a regional red panda breeding program managed in partnership with Accredited Zoos Australasia to support a genetically healthy and sustainable red panda population. Coles have revealed they have the best tasting ham in store this Christmas. Experts blind tasted the dishes, assessing them on flavour, texture, appearance and smell. The Coles Beechwood smoked leg ham was crowned as the winner, beating out the competition at Woolworths, Aldi and IGA. Editorial Director at Choice, Mike Serrell, says they made sure the professionals got the final say.
Taste is subjective. We've got some really super ham experts and to taste it. We're talking people with decades upon decades of absolute calibrated taste. So that's how we test the hams.
Now turning to 5AA Sport. More than 40,000 fans from far and wide have flocked to the Gabba for the Ashes' second test on day 1. Mitchell Starc striking in the first over for the 3rd straight innings as England gets off to a nightmare start in Brisbane. Members of the Barmy Army say they're feeling good, however.
Had us a bit worried at the start, but digging in now, so yeah, it comes with its risks. But yeah, when it works, hopefully it works.
Fresh off the tea break not long ago, England are 3 for 154. And Gather Round tickets have sold out five games, in fact, within the first few hours of them going on sale to the general public at 3 p.m. today. The Crows opener has sold out completely. However, Port's closer had a few tickets left not long ago. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Good luck getting home tonight. She's a real dog's breakfast on the roads. An oil spill at Old Noarlunga to look out for. Seaford Road near Teakle Road. A smash at North Plympton with delays. Married Road near Laverick Road. And another collision on the Southern Expressway. Darlington delays outbound. It's just near the Seacombe Road overpass. Camera 2, Pimpala Road, Old Ranella. Feeling the heat, Adelaide? Cool down with Harvey Norman, your local air conditioning specialist. Best range, best brands, best prices. Shop air conditioners at Harvey Norman in store and online today. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast.
Get the Toyota Forklift Advantage. Visit toyotamaterialhandling.com.au.
Partly cloudy and down to 15 overnight, mostly sunny and a top of 29 tomorrow. A possible shower Saturday, 22 the top. Partly cloudy and 21 for Sunday, sunny and 26 on Monday. Right now it's 30 degrees on 5AA. Always Adelaide. Let's see what's happening on 9 News Tonight.
Thank you. I'm Brenton Rankless. Tonight, 40 schools have now been linked to an Adelaide teacher charged with child sex crimes. 2 elderly shoppers are recovering after being assaulted and robbed at Campbelltown. And a nasal spray is set to change the game for Alzheimer's treatment. Don't worry, you haven't missed the news. Start over on 9 Now as soon as you're home.
5AA
via the 5AA Player app on DAB Digital Radio and on 1395 AM. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
And they get through, and that brings up the 50 for Joe Root. Don't they like it? The Barmy Army. It's the 10th time he's done that in Australia, and yet to get 100.
So there it is, a half century for the first time for Joe Root. 3 for 155 England. They're going at 4.5 and over as they're about halfway through this second session at the moment, and the sun is starting to drop. The shadows are well and truly across the Gabba, so the pink ball, hopefully it starts swinging around for us soon.
Come on, Australia, we'll be right, it'll go 5 days. Crows AFLW team got their man to replace Doc Clark. It's Ryan Davis. He's our new coach for the AFLW team. He joins us now. Ryan, congratulations.
Thank you very much, boys. It's a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, it is. We'll get to that. Do you feel at all it's big shoes to fill?
Of course. What Doc's been able to do over the last 8 years, this program is really, really, really good. And but what that gives us going forward and the new group going forward is a fantastic launch pad into the new era and what we can do in 2026. So what he's been able to do, unreal, fantastic success, built a really good program, and it's our job now as coaches and as players to build and enhance on that.
Yeah, Doc announced his Johnny Farnham-style goodbye before a ball was bounced. So when did the Crows start getting into you, Ryan?
I believe I was pretty late in the piece, sort of maybe 2 months ago, coming into our finals campaign, and quite slowly we just maybe put it on hold as we moved through the finals and picked it back up at the end there. So I think I was relatively late in the piece.
Yeah, Murray Davis might have put a good word in for you, Ryan.
Who knows, mate? I'm not too privy to those kind of conversations.
Yeah. Now, whilst we're on that, we traded our first round pick out for next year for some more stock for this year. What's the strategy behind that?
In terms of the list strategy, I'm in the hands of the list managers at the moment. We've got a few players looking to move out and trying to build a bit of a war chest to bring some young talent into the side. So you do need to rejuvenate lists or bring extra talent in where you can, and it just seems like at the moment now, before Tasmania comes in a couple of years, that you're really trying to look to strengthen your draft hand over the next couple.
Okay, so I'll ask it another way. What are you after in a player? What are you looking at? What sort of players do you want to get into your program, Ryan?
I suppose with sort of any coach or any program, you're looking at those fast athletic types with real high footy IQ, who are quite neat and tidy with their skills. So something of that little prototype would be ideal. I think adding speed into the mix is really at the forefront of what we're trying to do next year and going forward after that.
Hey Ryan, congratulations. Tim Ginniver here. The previous experience you've had, Southport 2 flags, and interestingly during those COVID years, which was another manage in itself. I mean, how has that set you up for this senior job?
Yeah, good question. I think having to build that program from the ground up, obviously with good people around me, but working through the list build, the game style, the culture, the values, the integrity, having to put all those pieces in place, albeit under the COVID, sort of time span, it was challenging, and I thought it gave us some really good experience in what to look for, what to value, and what you don't really need as a program, and then being able to move into Brisbane, a high performing program for a number of years. Been able to see how some of the best do it. I think I've really learned a lot with sort of how to galvanise groups, how to sell dreams, and also keep managing to get the best out of a program. So I think those few years were really beneficial in seeing what I'd like to do, how I'd like to see it run, and then also my playing experience. Being in multiple different programs, with varying success at state level, you sort of get a good idea of what you want. And then just getting the right people around you to help implement that.
What's the best thing you've learnt coaching-wise? I remember quite a few coaches go overseas and they come back and they go, talk less. Things like that, that you sort of go, less meetings and things like that. What's the best thing you've learned so far as a coach?
I suppose what sort of overarches on my philosophy is what I heard really, really early on, actually from Paul Roos. Yeah. It was never forget how hard the game is to play.
Yes.
And I think that's really important in how you're developing players or how you're reviewing players or anything like that. But, you've got 16 professionals on one side trying to stop you doing what you want to do. And, as coaches, we've got all the benefit of having behind the goal, slow-mo, replay and all the rest of it. But just keeping in mind as you're working through your coaching journey, just keeping in mind that it's a bloody hard game to play and everyone's trying to do their best. So never forget that.
Great advice.
Yeah, Ryan Davis, our new Adelaide Crows AFLW coach. They got the trade period in the draft coming up in a couple of Mondays' time. Zoe Prowse's a defender who moved forward come the finals. Good, I like that move, but she's asked for a trade. Will you merit style try and keep her, Ryan?
Look, I obviously had a conversation with Zoe, but, it's always disappointing when good players do want to leave your club, but you do need to move on pretty quickly and see what you can get in return for those players. Yeah, we'd love to have her. She's a great player, but she's expressed her desire to move on for different reasons. So, we'd honour those requests and then look to strengthen our draft hand.
When's the removal truck rocking up and getting you out here in Adelaide?
I'm thinking, well, the wife's thinking maybe sort of early Feb. So just spending a little bit of time down here now, just looking around where we might like to put the roots down and enjoy the beautiful scenery that Adelaide has to offer. So ideally we're getting over here sort of early mid-Feb, hit the ground running, get to meet the players more so in an informal situation and then find the little cafes, the routine and go from there.
Just you and the wife at the moment, or you got any little ones?
Little tin lids?
Yeah.
Yes. No, my wife and I, we had a daughter. She's 7 months old, so she's had her first plane ride the other day coming down here, and she was fantastic, So it was it's a beautiful little trip for us at the moment.
Well done. This is a serious question too, Ryan. Are there subtle differences between coaching men and women? Or is it just football is football?
For me, I think coaching is coaching and football is football, but you certainly do need to teach it a different way.
Yeah.
So the syllabus is the same, the end goal is the same, but you do need to go about it different ways. Another thing that I learned early on in the piece was that men's footballers need to play good to feel good, whereas women need to feel good to play good. So I think it sort of temper some of those things around your training, around your feedback, and you are teaching it a different way, but at the end of the day, footy is footy and you need the same outcome.
Gee, that's an interesting one. I haven't heard that. You have to feel good to play good.
Yeah. And that's about mindset and physically, mentally. I like it.
And what are us men? What are we?
We have to play good to feel good.
We have to play good to feel good. Yeah. I think that in the women's space, it's more about belonging to them to play well and see the best out of yourself. Well, I think in the men's program, they want to get out there and do their best and play their best, and then they feel like they belong. So just keeping that in mind is always a good thing to do.
So us men are a bit more showy, a bit more me, a bit more us, a bit more, give us the Brownlow and, get on with it. But the girls are no nonsense.
I think the belonging in the relationship part is very strong in the women's space. And to be honest, I feel good as well when I'm working with the women. They're very good at that, making you feel comfortable and included.
From what we've heard, though, so I like that answer. I'm going to have to explore that more. It's a great pickup, Ryan. Welcome to Adelaide. Welcome to the Crows. Welcome to the program, and mate, let's hope you have a lot of success.
Thank you very much, boys. I'm really looking forward to it.
Good work. Ryan Davis there, new Adelaide Crows AFLW coach.
Sure, we'll speak again.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah. All right, it's time to get to
I'm surprised we didn't catch him at the Gabba because it's the second test at the Gabba, isn't it?
Just having a look at the scoreboard, we have taken a drinks break. So England are 3 for 166. Root still out there at the moment with Brooks. Let's get to a break.
What's he on first?
61 not out.
No.
You, yep.
If he gets 100 on in tomorrow.
Yep. I reckon.
I will not come in.
Won't come in.
Well, imagine all the Poms getting into me.
Now, get your 6 certificate ready, mate.
39 runs away. All right, we better get that ball swinging. It's time for a quick break. Nick Ward from the Giants next.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
5AA celebrates 12 days of Christmas with Sydney Street. For over 35 years, this iconic SA fashion store has helped mums and daughters find their timeless style. And with over 60 fashion labels, there is something for everyone in store. Merry Christmas from 5AA.
There's Salted Millionaires Mix, Raspberry Lollichocks and Macadamia Magnifique. Merry Christmas, folks. I'm Brett Charlesworth, and they're just 3 of over 100 lip-smacking delights we make for you at Charlesworth Nuts. This Christmas, spoil yourself and your guests with the very best and the absolute freshest. And when it comes to nuts, that means South Australia's own Charlesworth Nuts. I guarantee you'll taste the quality difference we've perfected for over 90 years. 11 family-owned stores or shop online. Why Charlesworth? Because fresh nuts taste better.
Interested in advancing medical research for seizure disorders? Here's your opportunity. CMAX is looking for healthy volunteers aged 18 to 55 to take part in a clinical trial investigating a potential treatment for seizure disorders. Eligible participants will spend 3 nights at CMAX in Adelaide CBD, attend 1 follow-up visit and get paid for their time. Join and help bring hope to over 200,000 Australians living with epilepsy. Interested? Apply today at cmax.com.au.
The new Care Alert Emergency Watch is a game changer. Now, look, we've seen it firsthand. We've watched it work. We trialled it with Mike himself, went into another room. I made out to fall over. You come and check me, and bang, off the watch went. Mike was talking to us and saying, are you okay? It's an amazing watch. You've got to get into it. It's very important for your loved ones that live alone. So the Care Alert Emergency Watch is definitely for you.
Well, it's classy. It looks like a one of those.
Oh, yeah, like a Fitbit or something like that.
Yeah, they're bloody good, aren't they? They're brilliant. It's the simplest emergency watch on the market. There's no question about that, which will undoubtedly appeal to the older Australians and their families. No complicated apps or buttons or any of that sort of stuff. It's brilliant. I love it. It's brilliant in its simplicity, I call it.
Yeah.
The clarity of the voice prompts is absolutely superb. And when you talk through the watch, not like Maxwell Smart, but when you do, the clarity is magnificent. As you said, we trialled it out. Double thumbs up.
Oh, good thinking, 99.
And the GPS.
This is why Care Alert is so respected in the industry. They deliberately analysed a heap of other watches on the market. They spoke with many elderly people and have come up with what they believe is essentially a magnificent emergency watch to keep people safe 24/7. That is the key to everything, Stephen.
Well, it is. So do this. Contact Care Alert to see if you might be eligible for a free one through their state or federal funding. Then you can visit carealert.com.au, or you can do this, 1300 75 85 95. That's 1300 75 85 95. The Care Alert Emergency Watch. You know what? You'll love it.
Solar Power Direct's Black Friday sale has been extended for 1 week only. Whether you're looking for savings on your solar system or a backup battery to get through unexpected summer blackouts, make the switch to solar today with Solar Power Direct. Don't wait. Discover extended Black Friday sales and chat with the experts at Solar Power Direct's state-of-the-art Croydon showroom, or browse the range of deals at solarpowerdirect.com.au. Solar Power Direct. T's and C's apply.
Give something special this Christmas at Maya. Buy one, get one free across a range of men's fashion by Black, Maddox, Reserve and Kenji. Plus 30% off a range of women's handbags and wallets. End Sunday, conditions apply.
Maya, my store.
Get the outdoor living that you want at Garden Grove. Entertaining in the garden? Come and explore the range of new and beautiful outdoor furniture, water features, garden pots and giftware. It's everything you want. Garden Grove, Golden Grove Road, Golden Grove.
Garden Grove, that's the garden. Garden Grove, that's the garden. Garden Grove, the garden that I
Phone
want.
8251 1111 for delivery to all areas. Open 7 days.
Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Welcome back. It is 22 minutes after 6. Hey, if you'd like to get along and do some great observing of our brilliant Adelaide Giants this weekend. They kick off their series against the Brisbane Bandits at Dicolour Australia Stadium from tomorrow night all the way through to Sunday. We've got tickets for you and four mates to get along and see our Giants play. 8223 0055 if you'd like to win those tickets.
Yeah, we're going to try and get Nick Ward on when he's available. Just mentioning again, we're down here in FIVEAA for Paddle Fit. It is just a high-performance, high-octane, fit and exciting game. I can share with you that Mitch Georgiadis and Kane Farrell ended up beating in the end James Peatley and Sam Berry in the prelim to make the grand final. But in the end, in the grand final, they absolutely got lost. So let's get one of the co-owners on, Paul Channon, on the line. Paul, welcome.
Thanks, Rowey. Timmy.
Nice little launch, Paul.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Enjoy that.
Got some big names down here, which was surprising. And, yeah, very pleasing.
Well, big names and us.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, boys, for coming down too.
Mate, this is a good setup.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
You know, we're talking with Glenn and sort of born out of that Ubud experience in Bali.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
You're obviously on the incense at that stage and coming up with this big plan. But man, now it's come to fruition. Yeah, you must be proud.
Absolutely. It's exciting for Adelaide, you know, something new for people to come down and enjoy. You know, I hate going to the gym. I hate going to Pilates. But, you know, you can sweat for an hour down here. It's just a great experience.
Well, you've won me over.
Yeah, absolutely. A very, very good launch.
Did my back on Pilates.
Yeah, I saw them.
I like the sandwiches.
I saw the mayor cutting the ribbon, so the ribbon, that's official.
It's official. We're open.
Yeah,
we're open.
beautiful.
Ready for business, Timmy.
So get down there, 8 Light Terrace, Theberton. Get a team together, come down as an individual, just get involved.
It's going to be huge.
And for corporates as well, like team building functions, it's beautiful. Just book out the courts for 2 hours or something like that. Yeah. Midweek, we've always got vacancies midweek. Weekends is a bit hard to get into, but get in quick.
Book early.
Book early.
Thanks, Paul. Really appreciate your time
guys.
there.
Thanks for coming down.
Well, the Adelaide Giants, they've got a big game coming up this weekend. You know, they always rip into it and play 4 games and make sure you get a good result. Well, we've got one of their superstars on the line, second baseman, Nick Ward. G'day, Nick.
G'day, guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I believe this year you're sort of playing but also got a bit of a coaching role?
I do, yeah. It's interesting. So I'm obviously thinking about the next phase of my career post-playing, but obviously wanted to do it in a pretty special place to me down here in Adelaide. So it was a cool opportunity that the Giants offered me. So why would I say no?
Oh, fantastic, mate. I reckon it's one of the great things if you can have it, the experience of your good self still playing, but being able to pass on that knowledge through a coaching role is excellent. Now, we've got a big weekend, haven't we, against Brisbane Bandits. It'd be great to get a few of the wins under our belt this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, it was a tough weekend last weekend when we were in Sydney, so trying to get back on the right side of things is obviously important. And you know, Brisbane hasn't played as well as they're capable of up to this point, so I'm sure they're looking to do the same. So it's obviously a big weekend.
Nick, you've had a terrific start to the season, 4th in the league for batting average, 3rd in the league in on-base percentage. You're on a 9-game hit streak. What's your record?
That's a good question. I'd probably have to go back to my my college days back in America. I think I probably had like a 21 or 22 game streak or something like that. But
wow,
that's obviously not the priority, but it's a cool little anecdote. But yeah, I don't care. I don't care if I go 0-for-4 and we win.
Yeah, it's your 4th year in the ABL. What lures you back here? What keeps you coming back? Because we're glad to have you, Nick Ward.
Thank you. I think the biggest thing is the people that are a part of the organization. You know, they were so welcoming to me. What was that? A little over 3 years ago now, and they've made it so easy to come back. And obviously, Australia is so different from where I'm from in America, and you know, there's definitely worse ways to spend my winter. I think back home it just snowed about 3 to 5 inches, and I'm sitting here in 30-degree weather in the sun, and it's amazing. So
good.
Yeah. No, Mr. Plough for you here, mate. You got you don't have to get the shovel out for the driveway. What about some of the Yeah, what about some of the younger players that you're working with? Who's enjoyable to work with?
I haven't had one that's not enjoyable to work with. I'll just say that. So I think the one that I've spoken to the most is one of our Phillies imports. His name is Devin Saltabon. He's been a mainstay in center field this year. So, but just talking with him, trying to pick his brain a little bit, what goes through his mind, and he's one of the most naturally talented baseball players I've ever seen. So it's just trying to get him in the right frame of mind and have him be as mentally prepared as he can. And that's that's the biggest part of my player coaching role here is mainly off the field stuff. So it's not, taking away from the things that I'm still expected to do on the field.
Yeah, spot on. Well, you're doing them both on and off very well, Nick. So all the best this weekend. Big one against the Bandits, and let's get the chocolates, buddy.
Absolutely. Let's go Giants. Thanks for having me, guys.
I love it, Nick Ward, as the Adelaide Giants take on the Brisbane Bandits. Now, they got Friday taking on Bandits. That's a cancer prevention night. Saturday, 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. 2 games, doubleheader, Japan Day, and it's 2 games for the price of 1.
How good.
So get on board there. And Sunday, it is bring your dog to the ballpark. 2:30 start on Sunday. Go Giants, as you heard Nick say.
Love that. 28 after 6 next. We're here live at Paddle Fit Adelaide. We want to catch up with some of the biggest stars in Adelaide and Port Adelaide footy. We'll do that next.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
When you're receiving support at home, feeling comfortable with the people who help makes all the difference. You want someone who understands your routines, someone who listens, someone you can connect with. That's why Nurturing Independence takes a personal approach. You're matched with support that suits your life, not a generic plan. It means you'll see familiar faces and receive help that strengthens your independence and your confidence at home. Visit